Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? This is the Dark Ninja Chill stream. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? Me? Just spending my Saturday night chilling out. So I was watching this little clip of Mothra. He was pretty upset that I said he had a sock on his head from yesterday or from whenever the last time I streamed about him on catching a moth. And he went on the geek room and he was pretty much crying about it. It's funny as hell. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? But yeah, hopefully you people we can all be real cool. Yo, what's up, Big Bad Tragic? What's up, niggy? What's up, cool guy? What are you doing? Let's see. What Mothra? I can't extend my name, so I think I'm gonna just put Mothra's a fag. You're gonna be so mad, dude. Ah! That snake almost ran into me. I want to see how far I can get with this shit. Dude, I can't. I need the keyboard arrows to control this damn snake. How do you go fast? Oh, okay. Spacebar. Woo! Can't catch me. Just getting off work, chill. Oh, snap. What's up, Big Tredge? Hey, you want to put your, you want to talk about your little, inputs on how, hey, I saw that, DC Media sped fucking, trying to get your attention, dude. She really does like you, bro. She's like really in love with you. I'll show your video here in a minute. Dude, DC Media Girl really loves you too, dude. She's like, chut chut bodega love and all that shit. I was laughing my ass off, dude. That shit was funny as fuck. What's up, 90 Skid? Did you sub to the KMG Nation? Yeah, bro. You see, yeah, told me that he was streaming earlier, right? But like, dude, whenever you told me, I was asleep. And whenever I woke up and I got that notification, you had told me, I guess it was like 44 minutes that passed. And that's when I messaged and when I commented you back about it. And I was like, dude, is he still on? And you were like, nah, he stopped streaming. And I was like, dude, how can he stream so damn fast, bro? This guy's fixing to trap me. But yeah, dude, I mean, I would have jumped on his stream on panel. It's just y'all keep streaming at wrong times. Like, right, oh, look at this. Ah! But yeah, dude, y'all stream at like wrong times whenever I'm not on and shit. You know? If there's any way he can jump on chat, you know, maybe talk on the stream or whatever. Skid, if you don't mind me asking, what is he wanting to ask me anyways? What does he want to talk to me about? Is he just want to chill or does he want to ask me questions? Cause I've noticed every time I'm on, you know, you ask me about him and shit. Oh, DC Media Girl is in love with Tragic. Hey, look, that little guy crashed into me. Oh, DC Media Girl's in love with Tragic. Tragic's fucking whooping these asses, bro. Every single one of these people from Hater Nation are fucking degenerates, man. It's crazy as fuck. And they all have something, dude. They all have something. I don't think there's a single one that has any clean hands. Like they all have some kind of lore behind them. Like if you find out their background and shit, they all have something on them. Oh shit, there's like a fucking snake pool in this little fuck. Dude, I feel like I'm in Hater Nation right now. Look at all these fucking snakes. There's DC Media Girl right there, big old fucking snake. There's a little Mothra right there trying to gain some clout. Ah! Oh! Take that. That was a little Mothra fan too. Little Mothra is gaining fans. Hey, look at this little fucking ah! What? Why? Let's see. He could be questioned about Jared. Yeah, bro. Dude, I don't know what to tell you about that, bro. All I know is, dude, back in the day, whenever fucking you know that guy Predator, Alex from Predator Poachers. You know how he was being Chris Hansen and fucking exposing, like he was going on Grinder and posing as a kid. And like he made a YouTube channel and he would catch these fucking pedos, right? He would go up to him and be like, "Hey, why you on Grinder fucking trying to have sex, with the fucking boy, with the fucking like 15-year-old boy and shit like that, right?" And like he would make videos and he still makes videos, from different YouTube channels and shit. So like I was watching him at that time, right? This was before like I came into this like fucking weird fucking cesspool and shit, Hater Nation, Shabisky community. Well, anyways, he was doing that, right? And then fucking I watched him for like maybe like I don't know, maybe like 6 months maybe. And then like he was getting into some drama with this other predator catcher named Pop Squad, and that's a more known predator catcher. And like actually was like getting involved in that drama because I was trying to like get them to become friends. Like I was telling Pop Squad, I was like, dude, this Alex guy, he's pretty cool, whatever. And fucking that guy from Pop Squad, he was like, nah, man, he's a piece of shit or whatever, right? And the only reason why I got involved with that was because Alex was trying to get me to do the same thing, with my YouTube channel. I never did it, by the way. Well, of course I didn't, but so what happened was like I think like in November of 2019, I think that's when Keemstar had made a viral. I didn't even know who Keemstar was at that time. He had made a viral post on his Twitter saying, "Hey, Jared Genesis, why is he on YouTube?" And he tagged YouTube. He was like, "Why are you letting people like this on the platform and shit like that?" Right? And at that time, I was I wasn't aware about any of this shit, right? I didn't even know who the fuck any of these people were. And Alex from Predator Poachers, he had made a community post saying, "Yeah, this guy Jared Genesis, he's a pedo or whatever, right?" And I guess Jared had made a video on Alex too. He was like, "Yeah, that guy from Predator Poachers, I would whoop his ass and shit like that." I wish I had the video, man, but I think he had like deleted that video. So like so that's whenever, that caught my attention and shit like that too, cuz Alex was like saying, "Man, I should go to Jared's house and whoop his ass and all this shit," right? And he was live streaming about it and it was fucking crazy. He kind of made it a big deal. And then that's when, I looked at Jared and I've noticed, he was making these videos and shit like that, just talking about all these people, and I was like, man, I've never seen anything like this, dude. I've never seen anybody, just fucking pretty much vlog like that. He was pretty much like a vlogger, but kind of like he was like a locale too. Like he would post videos like 3 times a day at that time. And he was always wearing the same shirt, fucking his room was messy and shit like that. It was funny as fuck, dude. Like I started After watching a couple of Jared's videos, like that's when recommendations started coming in on my YouTube. Like Drunken Peasants, Shabisky. That's when I started getting involved with them. I started jumping in their chat and shit like that. And Alex from Predator Poachers, he was telling me, he was like, oh, by the way, Alex from Predator Poachers, he's the guy who exposed EDP, EDP 445 or whatever. I still keep in contact with him, by the way, that fucking Alex guy. But anyways, so like, yeah, he had told me, he was like, hey man, if you can get any dirt on this Jared, just let me know or whatever. And I was like, I don't know, man. He kind of seems too cringe. I really don't want to really get involved. And like, I didn't have Discord or anything either. So like, that's when I started watching like fucking Shabisky and jumping in his chat and shit like that. I mean, that's pretty much how I got like into this whole thing. And from there, that's when I met a bunch of fucking scumbags and shit like that, like fucking Chris. Chris, the 30-year-old boomer, that was supposed to be like Jared's like arch nemesis. But that motherfucker Chris, man, he's a piece of shit too, though. I mean, just because, people would always say, well, he's against Jared and all this shit. He's not for pedos. Yeah, but still like that, Chris was a piece of shit too, dude. He was a white supremacist. He was an extreme racist. That motherfucker he was a piece of shit too. Dude, have you seen his videos? Like, I was literally planning to make a video, like, on Christ, because Christ is also a fucking lowcal, dude. That motherfucker is, like, he's still making cringe videos and shit like that. It's funny as fuck. Anyways, what's up, Scammer Killer? What are you doing? Let's see, I didn't realize I was known enough to build a channel off of. I'm flattered. Dude, tragic, dude, you're fucking known by like all of Hater Nation now, bro. You're fucking just like, people are just following you, and then like they fucking flock to Mothra J whenever, I guess, like Mothra J has the quote unquote quote scoop on you, and they flock to him. Mothra J can literally say anything he wants to, and they'll fucking believe him. They believe anything, dude. They make up shit about me every fucking day. Like, Mothra J was telling me in fucking oh, I'll show the comments here in a minute. But, like, I'm like, dude, it's so common and so tiring that these haters of ours, like, makes up fucking lies after lies, random lies at that, and they go along with it. It's funny as fuck. Like, at first... At first, like 2 years ago, when they started doing that kind of shit, I wasn't like going against Hater Nation at that time, actually. But whenever people started doing that kind of shit, just making up random lies, it'd freak me out. I would kind of get pissed off, But now, over the 2 years, it doesn't bother me because like they do that shit constantly. Like, it's just a constant thing. I don't know. I think they just do it just to be fags, What's up, Scammer Killer? Let's see. Shabisky befriended Shabisky after Jared made those pedo comments. Yeah, dude. Tragic. Yeah, I know. When I first got on there, this was whenever I guess like Shabisky was trying to get Jared on his stream and shit, like trying to talk to him and shit, and like he was trying to be cool with them and shit. And he was like, yeah, Jared's cool. Let's get Jared come on here, so we can defeat the drunken peasants and shit like that. Me being a scrub, being new, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought it was fucking hilarious, I thought Shabisky saying that kind of shit, to get Jared to jump on stream, I thought that was funny as fuck. I didn't have nothing against Shabisky at that time, I didn't know that these people were pieces of shit, I didn't know how they were. I didn't know how they were like practicing cultism and tribalism, and a hive mind. It's so stupid. But anyways, I thought that at that time I thought it was fucking hilarious. So I do remember that. I wish I can go back and find the clips, but I'm not gonna dig through thousands of fucking streams just to fucking find it, So Yeah, Traj, man, I'm in Discord voice chat, getting stoned. Hey, what's up, Zion? What you been up to, bro? Yeah, I was talking about your boy, Chris, Zion. You know, well, I know he's not your boy, but Chris, he's a piece of shit, bro. But hey, Tragic, if you want to jump on the voice chat, you can, dude. It's up to you, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go on here and show fucking Mothra's fucking deals. It's fucking hilarious. Where's my comments at? Go down, go down, go down. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. So, Mothra J. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go back over. Scoot this a little bit. So, as you can see here, fucking Mothra J is like, thanks for boosting my shit, dude. Appreciate it. And thanks for the sub. So, this guy Mothra, he's so... he fucking cracks me up, right? Because and it's not just him. I've noticed this is like a thing with these guys in Hater Nation. All they care about is fucking views, likes, how many subs they got. And they're the type of people who like, oh well, I don't like him, so I'm not gonna give him a view. I don't like him, so I'm not gonna comment or whatever, right? I honestly think that's immature. I fucking comment. I go in these fucking idiots, fucking people's comments, and I've trolled the shit out of them. I don't even have to like not comment because they fucking like ban me off their chat anyways. So like it doesn't matter, you know. I don't care if they get the extra view. I don't care if they get the extra sub from me whenever I sub to them. You know? Like I think that's fucking immature whenever people like Mothra is saying this kind of shit right here. Thanks for boosting my shit, dude. Like I I guess he can take it like that, but I really don't like. I don't know, dude. If you're worried about shit like this, and you got, I think you got probably, you're just, dude. You're worried about. How can I say it? You're worried about the fucking Matrix. I mean, I don't really believe in that, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, okay, so I put Tiny Mothra cares about those numbers, bro. And then he says, Dark Ninja, but the point of the stream snipe is to steal numbers, and you had like one person watching, and it wasn't me. So I don't understand, Mothra. Like, that's not the point of stream sniping. Why? Okay, I stream snipe you the other day, but you claim that the point of it is to steal your numbers. Why would a bunch of swarming bees of Hater Nation come to my stream? Dude, you don't use logic. Like I said before, I think you're smarter than Draven. You show a little bit more intelligence than Draven, but you're still pretty dumb, dude. Even the smartest guy, fucking what's his name, Dragnot, the fucking zoophile. He's the smartest guy in Hater Nation, and he's not even like as smart as me. Let's see. What up, Ninja? What's up, Nikki? What are you doing? What? Man, Nikki's cool, bro. I like Nikki. She's cool. Sweetheart. Let's see. Zion. Well, he helped me not realizing it, so I can't complain. He tried to shame me, but ended up giving me content to do a mental health stream. Yeah, Zion. Fucking Chris had tried to make you into a locale and shit like that, you know. I saw that he had pulled videos of you, I guess like from years ago. And that motherfucker, dude, he's just... I wouldn't worry about him, dude, because he's more cringy. And I do plan to make a video on Chris, like, later in the future. It's just right now, you know, I'm kind of more focused on trying to help out Big Traj, bro. Because, dude, it's not fair. It's not right that these motherfuckers think they can consider a win by silencing Tragic. Like, how is that a win? That's not a win. You know, whenever I fucking defeated these fucking clans in the past, I didn't fucking dox them to win. I didn't fucking silence them to win. I didn't fucking take down their channels to win. I'm a classical troll, man. Like, I've been trolling since what, 2009? Like, I'm a classical troll. I don't hit below the belt. I don't do that stupid shit that people do nowadays, man. Like, that's fucking stupid. Then people fucking silence you, block you. They block you off chats, and then they talk shit behind a block. They talk shit behind a block, then, like, they'll fucking stream about you, but then you can't fucking go up there and defend yourself. Like, these people are pathetic. That's why I fucking troll the shit out of them and talk shit about them, dude. Make fun of them. They're fucking pathetic, bro. They're thin-skinned bitches. Let's see. Power of positiveness. Yup. You know it, bro. Let's see, what Discord? I'm in my newly made Discord, Big Traj. If you want to jump on, you can just jump on any of the voice channels and I'll pull you in. You know the Dark Ninjas Warzone. Nikki Chuckles. Yeah, hell yeah, Nikki. You're a fucking badass sweetheart, dude. Nikki's cool. I like Nikki. Zion. Nah, I ain't worried at all. He left me alone after I did that mental health stream and owned up to my past behavior. Oh, for real? Wow, I'm actually surprised, dude. See, I never saw that. Did you I didn't see that you did a mental health stream. I guess he was looking at that. But still, like that, dude, like, I'm still gonna make a video on fucking Chris later on, like after this whole shit blows over. Cause it's like an ongoing war. Fucking crazy, dude. Oh, here's Big Traj. Let's see, how do I move him to the... Oh, there we go. Yo, what's up, Big Tragic? What are you doing? Ah, he left. He must be on mobile. Well, let me try it again. Hey, you on mobile, bro? Yeah, I think he's on mobile. Fuck. Because usually on mobile, like, it'll glitch like that.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you on mobile?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
up?
I kind of figured you were, bro, because it glitches like that whenever people are on mobile and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, dude, I was going over these comments, man. What's his name? Your boy Will Kincaid, he was asking me or he was telling me he's actually struggling financially. And asked me, if I can help a boy out, but I was like, I actually can't really do any of that, but I'll be gladly to shill his Patreon out, but he never did give me a Patreon to put on the chat or anything.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he had messaged me earlier. I was like, dude, I really can't do anything right now, but I can shill your shit out if you want, dude. And he was like, well, I was like, if you want to jump on stream, you can, and talk about it. And he was like, well, I gotta work at the night. And I was like, well, if you can send me something like a little audio clip or something to explain, your financial situation, and I could shill it out. He was like, yeah, I'll do that, but he never did.
Yeah, we could do like a fundraiser stream or some shit.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could definitely do something like that. But yeah, dude, I was going over these comments, man. These fucking comments are funny as hell, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? How pathetic.
So, let's see. Let's see. I told Mothra J after he had told me about the numbers about stream stopping. I said after I took my break, my viewership went down and fell off the algorithm. So don't get too excited. Either way, Hater Nations always supports each other's every stream. So it's like you're bragging over a handout. And he says, Dark Ninja, you realize lying to yourself to make yourself feel better isn't a viable solution to not getting laid, right? What does that have to do with getting laid? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like cuck, like incel, like the way like an incel thinks, incel logic.
Dude, you know he's an incel, and he brags that he has a wife, dude. I don't. Where's it, dude? Where's his wife the whole time? He's always obsessing over you.
Oh, he's making all that shit up, man. He's got nobody. He's got nothing. Look, this guy was following me around for almost 2 years.
What? That
Like,
long?
yeah, it's been a couple of years, and he's been doing it relentlessly for that long. And what has he gotten? Like a channel with like 200 subs, and he's just followed me around 24/7 all day long, every single day, and that's all he has to show for it.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
I shit you not, man.
2 fucking years. You can't be serious, dude.
Yeah, it's been going on for that long with this guy. This guy's a sick, perverse, twisted dude. I feel bad for him. He needs to go back to the mental institution. He's fucking loony cuckoo clock.
Dude, where was he? I never heard of this guy like till after like when I came back for my big old break. Like I didn't know he was following me around for that fucking long, dude.
Yeah, well, he's really a no one. Like he's like a low level try hard troll that hangs around like different streams like that. But he's one of those guys that will always hop on like the open streams that if people puts those on,
Yeah.
like he tries to hop in there and drag like have like debates and over worthless stuff. Because at the end of the day, look, this is like a small section of the internet, and no one's going to hear any of this stuff. So he makes it seem like it's like this big, like earth-shattering thing, and they felt like it was going to be like this huge, like life-shattering event when they silenced my channel and they disabled it. They're like, "Oh yeah," It's like, "Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me."
Well, anyways, fucking Zion says I read the whole story of Hater Nation. It all started over fat shaming. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. I guess like they revolve themselves around like Foodie Beauty and them type of people, And they
Yeah, Amberlyn Reed, the
yeah,
Fatmosphere.
yeah, the Fatmosphere. So they call. That's pretty much like their orbit. So that's
Yeah,
how they started. Ghost of Niccolo says, "Let's go." What's up, Ghost of Niccolo? Woo 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 woo. Dude, Ghost of Niccolo's fucking cool, man. I like that guy. He's cool. Let's see. Hypa. Oh, that's Hypa. That's Earjuice's. I think that's Earjuice's girl, but I'm not too sure. Or am I just? Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't beat me up for it. Nah, that's Earjuice's best friend. A Dymo simp. Let's see, oh no! Oh no! J-Dank simps are in the chat! No! Not the J-Dank simps! But yeah, dude, I can't believe how obsessive this guy Mothra is over you, dude. Like, what do you think, if I were to tell you that I think Mothra wants you to make him into a cuck? He probably wants you to bang his wife in front of him, dude. What do you say about that?
yeah, I would say that was probably a fair assessment. I'd probably blow her back out for a couple grand in a 8 ball or something like that. We could probably work it out. Yeah.
Oh, dude. And so like I was watching a little bit of the Geek Room today, and he jumped on there and he was like, well, he was so mad, dude, because I had said that he had a sock on his head, and he was like, "Well, the only thing he could come up with is that I had a sock up in my head, and I don't know what he's talking about because there's videos of him that have underwear in his face." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's literally the only thing you can come up with, like shit from 2019."
Well, I mean, he's a fairly ugly, you know, ugly type of looking, just human being. It's just, he's had a rough go at life, and he's got to look in the mirror and look like that every time. I mean, that's a lot of trauma just to stare yourself in the face and have to see that every time you look in the mirror.
Yeah.
It would be very traumatizing and probably be very impactful on one's self-worth and self-respect and all that good stuff. He's like, I'm gonna judge him on his bad behavior. Then the next thing he's saying, oh, how's your grandma, your dead grandma's broken hip doing? And you're gonna get a lung replacement.
I had seen that. I'm about to get on that actually. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these. Let's see. Also, what's this about you allegedly feeding your dogs your semen? So here's another random lie that the haters are just making up. Like, what the fuck is this degenerate shit? Like, who fucking does that, dude? Like they come up with something and then they circle it around like amongst themselves. I don't know why they come up with this type of shit. But that's pretty degenerate, dude. So I responded to him by saying, random lies after random lies. It's a common occurrence daily. Shrugs. Also stating facts about my viewership doesn't say anything about if I get any or not. Then he said, but a Harvard professor said it isn't, so it must be true. He's still on to the whole Harvard thing because I told him I graduated Harvard. So he's pretty upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when, okay, so here's whenever you drop in, right? You're like dropping breadcrumbs and watching them get slobbered up is pathetically hilarious. And then I said, Mothra is like a beacon of flying bugs when he starts streaming, lol. A cesspool gathering when comes over and brags he has 50 viewers in a stream versus my 5, David and Goliath. Then he comes in, you ever get a lung transplant or your deceased grandma? Dude, how does he know about this type of shit, bro?
That's just more stuff that Missy Ann told him about, so he's trying to use whatever he can to his advantage and his leverage, try to use as many low blows as he can. But at this point, and at any point in time, he's never, I haven't given two shits about anything he says. It's just like verbal diarrhea and it goes nowhere. It makes zero impact.
Hyper Bumfuzzle. Hey, if you want to have a dance showdown, I'll make another video on fucking an actual like dance video. If you want to have a dance showdown, Hyper, I'm down, dude. I'll fucking if I had a camera right now, a webcam, I would fucking dance right now, but I don't have a webcam, so. But yeah, I guess you applied. Also, I'll never mention you in a video ever. Channels can come down, but clout doesn't. You won't be getting any from. Oh yeah, that's whenever he was talking about where that you had never mentioned him.
Yeah. I'm so scared. I'm so intimidated.
Dude, why does he want you to mention him so bad? You could tell he wants that.
Yeah, he wants my recognition, and like he tries to imitate me and stuff. And the biggest form of flattery is imitation, and that's what he does. Is he tries to mimic me and imitate me and stuff like that. It's like, bro, it's a known thing that when you try to imitate and mock someone, that's the biggest form of flattery that you can do to a person. Just like in SNL, when they do all those skits about the president or about other celebrities and stuff, it's a form of flattery. It's not like, oh, you're dissing me, or oh man, you really hurt my fifis. It's like, okay, dude, you're weird, and yeah, thanks for the love, homie. But I ain't down, I ain't about you. Shit.
And then he's all excited. Mothra is all excited that all these degenerates come in his chat, patting his ass and shit, fucking cheering him on. Like fucking Fwanky, you got Dragnot in there, you got Drave, all those fucking degenerates in there, just fucking cheering him on, dude. All those people
Yeah,
that you exposed, like they're
yeah, it's
butthurt
all
too, dude.
yeah, it's all the people that I've dismissed or denied in some way, and they're all part of that Marcel Becker Predator project from day one. Because I saw when the Twitter went up, and they all were part of it from the start. And you know, they have like Twitter chats and stuff, just like solely about me. Like they've dedicated, you know, a lot of their time of their pathetic existence into me. It's like, oh, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. All this deep-seated love that you have for me. Might as well just come out and just say how much you really love Big Trad. You want some of that bodega love, just like DC Media Girl wanting that bodega love. Yeah.
that DC Media Girl, dude, she really wants you, bro. I think she wants you to go ahead and get on top of her. So I think you should just go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just blow her back out and get it over with. Just erupt, explode into her third input, and knock her against the wall, blow her into the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on this. Let's see, you won't be getting any from me, you weirdo. Now take your meds and go to sleep. Ah!
He got so bad.
You had responded to me, LOL, it's all filled with people I turned down or wouldn't be cool with. It's quite enjoyable to see them all band together and into the abyss of nothingness. I agree, bro. I agree. That's what I was saying, dude. They're all butthurt. Like, most of them, like, probably, like, maybe 90% of that chat, they're all mad because you had fucking, like, called them out. Fucking doing stupid shit, you know? But yeah, that's whenever I said they were spurging in the chat. Then you said, best part is having a clip channel with more views and subs than all these idiots. Let's the search begin. Dude, I bet that pissed him off, bro. Whenever he read that.
Man, I got so many channels and like ones that they'll never have any clue about. And that's why this whole thing, them thinking disabling one of my accounts is really going to make any type of impact, because it hasn't at all. You know, I wasn't even live streaming, and I got to that point with my sub count, you know, due to knowing a lot of people like Negs and Hussy, be good friends with them, and having, you know, good people in my corner like Death, and you know, people like Punky and Nikki and all these people, all these good people. And I wasn't even live streaming. I was just making videos, and I was getting more views than people that were live streaming multiple times a day. That these people that were all hating, and they were just flabbergasted at the amount of attention and support and love that I was getting, and it was driving them up the wall.
Oh, I know.
It's just so hilarious.
They fucking hate it, bro. And then the one thing that makes him happy, like especially Mothra, dude, I've noticed this. Like, he'll look at your viewer, like your view count, like every time you stream. He's like, yeah, well, Tragic only has so many numbers, and I got like 50 in my fucking live stream. I'm like, yeah, dude, you got 50 fucking insects swarming your fucking beacon, bro. Like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, and he'll never even reach anywhere near the level that I did. Like, I was getting at least 1,000 views each video.
Oh yeah,
and
on your main account, yeah.
And you know, a lot of them had like 5,000, 10,000 views, and it was just growing. And all of my sub base, like when you go into YouTube Studio and you look at like who's all watching your channel and stuff, it was all like, you know, foodie beauty related, and all the reaction channels and stuff like that. So I had the ear of all these different channels. None of the other channels, like, people wouldn't even come to my channel to watch it because they were just so like pissed off and butthurt about it. Like none of those channels are in my top 10 list anymore. So that's like when I was releasing those videos, like about Frankie's pedo mod and stuff like that, and putting that up on my page, and it was getting like 1,000 views, and it was reaching all these people that were aware of their channels and things like that, and it was, you know, getting to them, and then they were hitting them up like, what's with this, why is this going on, asking questions, and they were just losing their goddamn mind that all this stuff was happening.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was so hilarious, man.
Oh shit, dude. Yo,
Like,
I'm gonna
like I was impacting their days. Like I was impacting their lives in like such a serious manner. It was just, it's so funny.
Dude, they think about you 24/7, bro.
I know. It's weird.
Yeah, dude. Imagine thinking about somebody 24/7, like offline in your personal life, whenever you have a family and shit, like, and shit, like whenever you take a dump and whenever you're showering and shit like that. They literally have you, like, you're literally living rent free in their minds, dude. And it's like a lot of them too. It's not even just one person.
Yeah, you know, several of their mods would hit up, like Nags would hit me up and be like, yeah, they talk about you guys nonstop, and like I got into some of their discords. I'm still in some of them too, but a lot of them were like, dude, you know, they're being really creepy towards you. They're talking about your kids a lot and stuff like that. They're like, you know, we're not really with it. And there was even like some of the conversations between some of like Drag's former moderators and Frankie's moderator and stuff like that, and just letting us know about all this weird shit that was going on. I was like, these people are really deranged in the head, like just sitting there. It was so weird, just sitting there talking about us nonstop. Bringing our kids into it and stuff too is even creepier. It's like fucking
dude.
Pedo-minded people.
Yeah, whenever Mothra was streaming about your kid, dude, to try to make a point, like, dude, why in the fuck are you streaming about somebody's kid, bro? Just try to dunking on him, like, that's, oh my goodness, dude. Like, I couldn't. I don't know, man. I was gonna make a video on that, bro, but then I fucking got busy, and then, like, I keep like putting that shit in like a notepad, or not in a notepad, but like a memo that I'm gonna make videos. But then he keeps on doing like stupid shit on top of that. Like, he keeps on doing more and more shit. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, god damn. It's literally like every week he's doing something stupid, and he thinks it's okay.
Yeah, it's strange. They have no right to judge anyone's behavior or call anyone a good person or a bad person. Like there's some moral arbiters of what's right and wrong or what's good or bad. It's like, and then they turn around and say comments like, how's your dead grandma, or how's your dead dad, and
yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
Your brother's not really dead and shit like that. It's like, you people are at the bottom of the barrel, the scummiest of the scummy. You can make as many videos as you want, try to spin things about me and others into something that it's not. It's never going to get you anywhere. It might plateau to like a certain amount of people in a chat or a certain amount of views, but it will never catch. It will never catch like the attention that like some of my videos have, or like people like Hussy can attract or Nice can attract, because the general viewer isn't going to want to come to a channel to see some weird dude that just looks like some weird animal in the wild that hasn't eaten or showered in weeks and doesn't groom himself, and they're not going to want to like look at a person that looks like that way to start off, and then have the topics of talking about people's dead relatives and children and stuff like that. It's not going to get anywhere. No, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Like anything that they say, it doesn't.
Yeah, and what I don't get is Mothra J is over there streaming about your kid, and then he has like 50 fucking people from Hater Nation in his chat cheering him on. Like, I know some of the motherfuckers are fucking parents. I know them motherfuckers have family members that are kids too. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? Like,
And a lot of them like have lost their kids. Like with in Missy's case, she's had her kids taken away by CPS twice that I know of.
are you
How many?
serious?
Who knows how many more times it's been now? Yeah. So it's like these people are like, you know, the pot calling the kettle black. It's just it's just hilarious. It's pathetically hilarious just to think about the angle that these people try to take, and it's just one big fail after the next. And yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty unfortunate. You know, they're having a lot of sad days in their life, and I must remind them of like people that someone that's rejected them in their life or was mean to them or something like that. But that's not me. That's like their personal problems that they need to work out and get some therapy, get some mental health care.
Oh, definitely.
They got some serious deep-seated issues, and they definitely should seek medical counsel for what's going on inside their heads. It's really
and it's
strange.
like all of them are. You could tell they're all like mentally impaired. You could tell, like, and it's all like Draven, fucking Rick Zella, all them motherfuckers, dude.
Oh yeah, and a lot of them are self-admitted. They're self-admittedly have said that they are mentally disabled to some capacity, some more than others. Yeah, they got issues, man, and they need some tissues for their issues because their fifis are big hurt, and they're sad, and they're depressed, and they're just mad at the world, and looking for people just to project their hatred and patheticness on.
Yeah, I just want to address Hypa and Earjuice's request of me starting off a dance off. Dude, I used to do that shit like back in 2020. I'll fucking do that shit again, dude. It is on. You know it is on. But yeah, Earjuice completely agrees with you, bro. He's saying the guy copyright striking and flagging because of mean words in other videos is pretty gay. Yeah, he had I don't know if you saw that, but the one that crude as fuck Frankie fucking flagged down, copyright striked my video of the Earjuice thing. Earjuice had went on Draven's fucking stream and asked him, so you're taking people's channels down because he called you an incel. And Draven was like, at first Draven said, yeah, I flagged him because he called me an incel. And then Earjuice asked him, and Draven didn't like that, the way Earjuice like pretty much repeated what Draven told him. And Draven was like, no, I asked him to take it down and he took it down, or some shit like that, dude. But I think he was referring to you, right? Fucking
yeah. And it was just a short clip, and I took it down myself because I'm putting it in a part 2 of the Draven, who is Draven's Crypt series. This next one's going to be a doozy. We got some classic clips from his lady and some low rate B movies that are pretty steamy, if you know what I mean.
Oh shit.
Bazungas. Yeah, like Death said, an easy fix would just be a paper bag for the majority of these people.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, Death was saying Mothra thinks that she's weird. So
yeah, that's like a good thing.
That's coming from a
guy.
guy.
He thinks that.
Yeah, that's coming from a guy who's obsessing over your OnlyFans 24/7.
Yeah, and he never got any. He was subscribed to it for 2 months. He never got his money refunded.
Zero.
Yeah,
and so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, where's a picture of him laying down? This is. What do you think about him laying down, trying to describe how you're holding your peen? Like, what is he doing here, dude?
Man, it's like I said, imitation. imitation is the biggest form of flattery. And look at him. He looks like a weasel. He looks like he stuck his face into some muddy, like rocky shit, and it's just like dried on his face. I don't know. It looks like he hasn't changed his sheets in months. You know, he's got like jizz stained sheets, and they're, you know, his room just smells like trash and vinegar and fucking Doritos and shit like that.
Imagine his wife walking in on him while he's doing that shit. Trying to copy you. Oh man, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has no wife. Let's make that perfectly clear. Unless that's one of his imaginary friends, which is one of the things that got him in the mental institution. You know, he is a fucking retard. He's retarded, and look at this guy. I mean, he's the type of guy that you would see at like one of those Comic-Cons, like dressed up as a Star Wars, or he's probably more like a Star Trek fan.
Oh, definitely, dude. And
yeah,
he's like an otter.
Yeah, he does look like an otter. He's very peculiar looking. He has tendencies of a weasel, and he's always around like a fly, one of those flies.
A moth?
Yeah.
He calls himself.
Yeah, a moth. He is just as annoying as a moth or a fly. But he is not intimidating in the slightest.
You know what's ironic is he calls himself Mothra, and then Rickzilla is based on Godzilla.
Yeah, and they make up like these characters, make them like these big bad villains when they're just annoying little bitches. I mean, come on.
Dead said, why
weasel.
Why is he wearing booty yoga leggings? Let's ask big questions here. Why is he wearing those type of leggings?
Well, I think he had to wear those at the mental institution because they don't allow you to have belts or drawstrings because they don't want you to like choke yourself and like hang yourself in the room in the room at the mental institution. So I think he has just a bunch of different ones like that. So when he gets shipped back and forth from the mental ward, they don't have to worry about, him strangling himself. But I'm hoping the next time he goes there, he smuggles a belt in or something, because he's not bringing any benefit to the world.
So why does he keep bragging? So if you don't mind me asking you, and I'm not doubting your info on this guy, but if you don't, why is this guy saying that he has a wife and he doesn't? Is he trying to impress people, or what's his deal with that? Do you know?
Well, I mean, he's built his own reputation of being a stalker, being obsessive. So he has to legitimize like what he's doing in his life and saying like he's working and he has a wife, but he has his parents are his handlers. He doesn't do anything that a normal grown adult would do, like grocery shop or pay bills or anything like that. He's a succubus on society, and I'm sick of paying taxes for people like this just to mooch all day off of other people's hard work. He's the lowest form of patheticness.
Well, he's your number one fan, bro, just so you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Between him and Missy.
Oh yeah, dude. Missy's kind of like the organizer. Well,
and they're all people that I rejected, that have tried to talk to me, and I've either blocked or just trolled the shit out of them, and they've gotten hurt and upset, and they were trying to get these I gotcha moments, and they've never gotten one, so they tried to reach and spin stuff. And then you'll notice too, like when people like shared the streams that this guy was doing, the videos this guy's been making, this little bitch, they get no responses. There's barely any responses to it. There's no activity because people aren't into stuff that this guy's trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, dude. Like nobody cares how obsessed he he just looks like a fucking incel neckbeard, bro.
Oh yeah,
Not
he
a
is.
neckbeard, but you know, he just looks like a complete incel, bro. Him following you like that.
Yeah, it's a bad look. It's bad optics, and no one is buying this dude's shit. If anything, it's just making him look, really bad. And the guy is sad. He's a sad guy. He's very pathetic, very peculiar and strange. He's a very weird guy. I mean, he doesn't really say much other than trying to take things that I've said in the past and try to fill in the gaps, and he's always completely off on everything, which is even funnier.
Oh,
so it's like having a sitcom of me where people just make up a storyline just written very poorly, and but it does get me to chuckle sometimes just watching this guy.
Oh, dude, I think this guy is a low-cow in himself, and he doesn't realize it.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's a lowest cow.
Yeah.
If he took his shirt off too, he'd have some bitch tits that would hang down to his belly button. You can kind of see him in that shirt that he's wearing right there. The outlines of his bitch tits. That's why he wears real baggy shirts, because he's got milky bitch tits.
And sweaters, and that looks like a shoe, and
yeah, I think when his parents took his pacifier away when he was like 32, to get him off of the pacifier, he just started sucking on his floppy tits. You know what I mean? Just sucking on them. And what's wrong with his eyeballs? Like, his eyeballs are like really far apart, like on his facial structure. They're really far apart from each other.
I haven't noticed that. Are they?
Yeah, just look at the distance of his eyes between each other. They're like really spread out on his forehead. I think he might be like reptilian or something.
I guess they kind of are, huh? I haven't really noticed that. He is kind of bug-eyed too, on top of that.
Yeah, look at the stuff in the back that he has. What is that, like a Jurassic Park banner?
Yeah. I guess they like prehistoric shit. Like, his name is Mothra and fucking Rickzilla and shit.
He's got like a woman's robe hanging in the back. I think he probably borrowed that from his mom. He's got his mom's pubic hair in the robe, and I don't know if he smells his mom's robe or something, but that's kind of weird.
Oh, dude. Yeah, so people in the chat. Oh, by the way, I just want to give a shout out to the background music. Earjuice did I did get permission from Earjuice to use the background music. It's pretty cool,
Oh
yeah. I need a show. I should just make a separate stream on it, but probably just go ahead and just show it now. I'll probably go ahead and still make a separate stream about it. So Mothra, people in the chat, had made a video saying that he was acting like Missy's kid the whole time, like he was pretending to be somebody's kid, and bait tragic.
Yeah.
It was pretty degenerate. I'm trying to find it. I can't fucking find it. I don't know which video it was. I think it was no, it wasn't that one. I think it's this one. Turn off this. So that's the kid. This is the kid that that Mothra has been acting like this whole time. He's been acting like this kid, Missy Ann's kid. Missy Ann is another Hater Nation. She's kind of like she's kind of, for the ones that don't know about Hater Nation, Missy Ann is kind of like an organizer. She goes around communities in Hater Nation, trying to victimize herself and shit like that, saying, "Oh well, tragic is doxing me, tragic is this, tragic is that," trying to gain attention. And like,
Yeah, it
yeah,
never
she
has any proof.
definitely, dude, and like she grew a simp army. And so this is one of the guys that is part of that simp army, and he had acted like her kid for like I don't know how long, like what, 6 months? He was acting like her kid.
Yeah, a long time, and it backfired. Now this is like one of their like 15 ops that have failed throughout the past couple of years. This was just another one. That's why, in that screenshot and that video that we have of Missy saying, "Oh, this is my kid. Why is he going after my kid?" And then it didn't work because we didn't mention it in any videos like they thought we were. So then they had no other choice but to pull back, and then he's like, "Oh, this was me the entire time." It's like, okay, so you were LARPing as her kid? That's fucking weird. You're a bizarre motherfucker to do something like that.
Yeah.
He was sending in this. So this picture is from my PayPal, and he sent in two donations. One was doxing me. The other one was saying how he wanted to enslave my kids. And this was the picture that comes up in PayPal with his full entire name. Now, that name, it isn't, just what it seems at face value. There's more to that, which has helped me, do what I've done. But yeah, he thought that he was going to get away with things like that, and not knowing that he gave all his information up and links to, who his parents' names and their emails and things like that. He was just, they don't think things through. They're not very smart. They do a lot of unintelligible type of things and thinking that they're, getting one over on people. But it's failed over and over and over again, and it's made them increasingly more pissed off, throughout this whole process, and
Definitely, definitely.
it's pretty sad.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
Huh. That kind of looks like me. In fact, I have those same glasses right here. Like, these old school
Huh?
Huh.
shitty ones.
That kind of looks like
And
me.
I'm not related to Missy Ann's kid. Or Missy Ann. It's almost like there's a 40-year-old man with two kids who doesn't run a small business as much as he claims he does, that's lying on the internet to get attention from a bunch of weirdos? I don't know what the fuck you would call Negs' community is. Yeah, almost like you're lying and you're lying. That's weird. That's really weird. I would never expect like a fake rapper and comedian and somebody trying to.
Now pause it real quick.
All right,
Look at the back behind him. He's got like finger paintings.
Oh, I
I
barely
think,
noticed that.
yeah, they're like drawings. I guess he probably made in the mental institution to
Are
pass
you
time.
serious?
And look, he's got Christmas lights hanging up in his room like a 13-year-old would have. And what is that? Is that like a picture of a rat? He's got a picture of a rat. And then, like, are those the demons he sees when he closes his eyes? Because he's like got finger paintings of like demons and rats and mice. And what's with his haircut? What is that? Is that like a? Is it like a boy? He's got like a Boy George hairstyle.
Dude, he reminds me of that hairstyle. Have you ever seen Terminator 2? That young John Connor, like that hairstyle? Like,
Yeah,
that was made back in the 90s. It reminds me of that.
yeah. I think when he changes personalities, when he has his when he goes into psychosis and has his different ideas of who he is, I think he like changes his hairstyle and becomes a different person.
Are you serious? I didn't know he
like
changes personalities like that.
like the Green Goblin when he just flips on a switch and has a dark and evil side.
Wow. Wow, dude. Would any of you ladies in the chat go for this guy? This guy is he thinks he's pretty Chad, and he has finger paintings to pass time in his wall.
Yeah, what's with those finger paintings, bro? Did your mommy think those were great finger paintings? Did she tell you did a good job?
That's
Did you
probably,
receive the proper recognition?
dude. If he don't have a wife, he's probably living with his mom, dude. Imagine his mom knowing that her son is obsessing over another dude like 24/7 for 2 years.
Oh yeah, it's gotta freak them out. They're like, oh no, he's doing it again. We're gonna have to
He's doing it again.
we're gonna have to take him back. We're gonna have to take him back and get him analyzed again. Get his brain zapped a couple more times.
Do whatever. Dad is a bad person? What? No. No.
No, no. Oh, I didn't mean to show that. Fuck. My bad.
It's all right, man.
That motherfucker's. I don't know why he put your ass fucking on the video. Like I said, dude, he really wants you, bro.
Yeah, he does. He does really bad. He is probably one of the most bizarre people, the most one of the weirdest looking people I've ever come across as well too.
Oh, what's his name is in the chat? What the fuck? Fuck, I forgot your name. Nice. He's another. Fuck, I forgot your name. Nice. This was when I was battling the Christ community. So this guy Nice, it was funny because like we would fuck around and shit like this, and like Nice had a fuck. I forgot his name, dude. I hadn't talked to this guy in a long time. So it was funny because in the server, one of the servers, this was when like Happy Hour crew and shit like that came around. You don't know who these
Right.
people are, by the way, but yeah, Nice had made his girlfriend. It was funny too. It might still be in one of my old servers. He had made his girlfriend draw a picture of Jared Genesis,
Uh,
and and he showed it to everybody, dude. It was fucking funny. I was like, damn, Nice. Hey, Nice, are you still going out with that girl, or what's up, man? Are y'all married yet, or what? He's an alright guy, dude. I mean, but like at first we were enemies, but now he's pretty cool, I guess.
that's cool.
But yeah, what was I gonna show? I was gonna show another one. Did you see that video he made about Sylvana?
Yeah, it's really creepy.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up, bro.
This is a video going out till
I can't like raise up the volume.
uh,
You probably can't hear it, but so what he's saying here, like he's talking shit about Sylvana, trying to say that Sylvana didn't want to mention him and was talking about him, but Sylvana wasn't even like mentioning him. And then like towards the end over here, he makes fun of her like cause like Sylvana's like German or something, right? So like he was making fun of the way she speaks her English, like she's
Yeah,
you
it's
know, that was
fucked
pretty
up.
fucked up, yeah.
sorry about
He's
that.
he's xenophobic.
Because
See if I can
it's
find it.
interesting to study, and also it's funny to show how hypocritical you people are. By the way, I forgot to do the intro to this. Like a dolphin.
That sounded like a howling wolf, dude. He doesn't know what a dolphin sounds like. That's not what
Yeah,
a dolphin sounds like.
and the fucked up part is English isn't even Sylvana's first language, and she speaks better English and makes better points in English than this fool does.
Exactly.
And it's just so hypocritical. The irony of him trying to say that other people are having bad behavior and they're doing this or doing that when this guy's totally making fun of the way that she speaks English when it's not even her first language, when he's backing up a guy like Frankie that can barely speak and put sentences together. And Frankie tried Hooked on Phonics himself to try to learn English and had a speech therapist and stuff like that, but it never fixes his area dialect. He's still very excited.
Yeah,
I said hello. Hello, Fox.
And then on top of that, like these people, they try to make it seem like they're they're the arbiters of morality and shit like that, and they're doing shit like this.
Yeah.
Very hypocritical.
Frankie with, hello, folks. How is everybody doing? Are you here to watch me? Woo, woo. He laughs like this.
I've never heard Frankie laugh.
Yeah. Frankie is starting to get a little bit of traction. It's not going to last. It's going to
Oh, you
burn
saw
out.
that?
Yeah, it's going to burn out very quickly once these people, actually see the magnitude of what these people are backing, what they're about, the things that they've said, all the racist stuff, the homophobic stuff, and it's not going to end up well.
Oh shit, Scott Stevens in the chat. What's up? What's up? Oh, I forgot what saying. Nice says. Oh yeah. Nice is Luca. What's up, Luca? He says, yeah, I'm still with her. Yeah, you were a troll. Yeah, Luca. Dude, you need to marry that girl, bro. Like for real. I know. I think she was like Asian or something, right? I don't know, but you need to go ahead and marry that, bro, if you haven't already. You need to go ahead and do that propose, man. What's up, Scott Stevens? What are you doing? You. But yeah, dude, what's it called? Do you think since Frankie is he's doing live streams over Molly Go Lightly, right? That's making him real big, making him blow up.
Yeah, it's he imitates Negs because Negs covered those people. Now he's covering those people. So everything that Negs has done, Frankie has copied, and this all goes back to the thing where imitation is the biggest form of flattery, and Frank doesn't have the comedic wit. He can barely speak. He can barely put a sentence together. It's not about him. It's the same thing like when he plays his video games, when he gets so excited and looks for wieners in VR chats with his buddies. It's not gonna it doesn't they're not there for him, you know what I mean? They're there for the topic, and
Yep.
since Negs isn't holding those topics, he thinks that he could just come in and do as good a job of him or better. But he's not a performer. He's not an entertainer. He's just a cucked out. I mean, look at the guy. He looks like he's dying. It looks like he has cirrhosis of the liver. Skin's green. His eyes are yellow.
Look at
He's
that.
in terrible health.
9K, 10K, 4K, 7K. That motherfucker blew up, bro. But the only reason, see, I was watching one of his, I stopped by, I think it was this one. I was watching one of them, right, for a little bit. Dude, the motherfucker is boring, bro. Like, he's not even, like, entertaining to watch. Like, compared to...
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm guessing, like, I don't even really know Negs too much, but I'm pretty sure Negs had a lot to say whenever he was covering Molly Go Lightly, And I was looking at his, and, he barely has any... like intake on it. He just pretty much shows like the content on top of him sitting down,
Yeah, I look at that video of him talking in his car. He's actually talking about
So I'm sitting here
copyright.
listening to Blowhard Betty's video on copyright.
Look how
and
terrible he
use
looks.
and what applies and what doesn't apply.
He's knocking on Death's door.
Who does the kind of content that?
Hey, Death. Hey, women in the chat. Would you go for this guy? Like, how much would somebody have to pay you to go for this guy?
Fair use does apply to. She has a lot of things wrong, and I mean a lot.
Oh my god! It's a jump scare. Yikes!
That's your boy, dude.
Screenshot that.
Oh, I already have
Yeah, I saw that. That's funny.
Oh, you saw that?
And something that I kept picking up during that whole live stream was profit. She can't stand that people are calling out their bullshit and making some
Hey, Traj, this is probably a question for you. Ghost of Nicolo says, does Evil Mothra Man follow Nick Fuentes?
I have no clue what that guy does. All I know is he follows me around 24/7. I'm sure he doesn't have a lot of time to do anything else.
I know the Drunken Peasants, they follow fucking Nick Fuentes.
Money via AdSense, super chats, cash apps, and stuff like that. Why? Because she's not getting it. Again, I can bold
See,
this whole tool.
What were you gonna say?
he's not making any type of impact to, so the people that he's responding to or reacting to, they don't take him serious. They don't say anything back to him. Like when Negs would cover these people, like what he would say mattered, and he was making actually good points, and was actually affecting these other people's watch time and viewership. But when he's covering these people, it doesn't affect anything. So that's why they don't respond to him. They don't take him serious. And that's why he's gotten away with not being discovered for who he truly is, for now. But, that will change, because eventually he can't keep copywriting everything that's going on, like him in VR chats, searching for kids' wieners when they're calling out his name, Frankie. And then him having a producer / editor that was,
Yep.
forcing a 13-year-old for nudes when he was
we need to go
19.
over that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, you should put that on Will Kincaid's video.
Yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can.
Yeah, let's do that.
So this guy Frankie that we're talking about runs the Geek Room channel, and Will Kincaid had exposed their producer as a chomo, Underhaven, or what do y'all know him as?
What's going on?
Fancy
Okay,
Badger or something like that?
Yeah, Underhaven is what he goes by now.
Yeah, so
Annie Haven or something like that.
yeah, so Underhaven is also the producer of the Geek Room. For those of you are who know about the Geek Room.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
Okay, so for reference, I outed this guy Underhaven once before. Todd might be familiar with this story.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so I said this guy got caught. He admitted to it in a video or in a Discord that was recorded, that he had a relationship with an underage person, a female, and nudes were exchanged. He's confirmed all of that. Now, but after the fact, he changed his story to say, "Well, we were both minors at the time." Part of what I'm going to do here is I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he in fact was not a minor at the time, because I was struggling to try to find a way to show that he's not.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause this real quick. So Luca says, "Yo, Ninja, who is this dude?" This is Big Traj. Ever since you left, bro, I defeated like 15 more clans on top of the Chris clan, and I came across to Tragic. Tragic's pretty cool. On his main channel, actually, I've known Tragic since like he had like 300 or 400 subs. I took a break and like I came back. That motherfucker blew up. He had like what 1,500 subs or something like that, right?
Yeah, close to it.
Yeah, and then like Tragic had got his channel yeeted and by Frankie, the guy we were talking about, because Tragic was exposing him of what Frankie was doing in his VR chat, playing PP with other grown adults around kids, and Frankie didn't fucking like it, so he false flagged his channel, holding it hostage. So. But yeah, that's the deal with that.
That he wasn't a minor at the time without overtly doxing him. So I found a way to do it. It took me a while, but once I figured out how to do it, it took me like 15 minutes to find everything I needed. So this is Mothra J. He's mad at Tragic right now. He's and
everyone knows it, bro.
Negs. And if you don't know who those people are, you don't really need to know, except for their.
Yo, what's up, opinionated asshole? What's up, Zero? Whoop whoop whoop.
Involved in the drama community, and they're kind of like beef with.
Scott Stevens says Frankie's gonna surpass Boohorn Betty in subs tomorrow.
Yeah, well, he
He's
should enjoy it while it lasts because it's not going to be around much longer.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I don't. Do you think if Frankie does happen to blow up, but then somebody else comes along and they catch whiff of his VR chat or whatever, you think like a fucking Onision will happen to him? You know how Onision was very famous and then like he got cut down to like in subs and viewership because of
Oh
criticism and
yeah,
shit like that.
it will follow him around no matter what. There's nothing he can do about it. Now it made it a lot worse by him silencing and false copyright claiming because he owns none of the content. Like I could re-upload everything that he does, and it's still not under copyright. You have to file, your person or your name through the U.S. Copyright Office for any of it to be copywritten in the United States, and none of his content is copywritten. So for him to go around and channels and false copyright claim and abuse the system like that, hold channels for hostage, so people wouldn't see, what he's involved in and what he's done. It's made things exponentially worse for him, and it all ties together. So you have this video right here of him, his producer or main editor or whatever you want to call it, being into 13-year-old kids as a 19-year-old, soliciting nudes and forcing a young girl to stay in for her to stay in Discord to give up nude pictures, and then you also have that VR clip, and then also the other clip that he struck on my channel falsely when he was
Yep.
going after my kids the day after that they were doxxed and threatened with rape and murder, and then him carrying on a conversation with my 14-year-old son on Instagram, which I actually found out I got the messages back finally. I was able to retrieve them.
Oh, you
They went
definitely
on,
need to expose
yeah,
them, dude.
yeah. It went on for actually a couple days. And
Oh shit.
He was messaging him while he was at school and stuff, and carrying on this conversation, trying to gaslight and get personal information out of a 14-year-old. So I mean, it's going to follow him around for sure, and I'm going to make sure that happens.
Oh, definitely. Dude, I'm glad you finally retrieved those because that's like more shit on top of the VR thing, That's happening. What I don't understand is how come YouTube still like I mean, is YouTube required to take down something when somebody false copyrights? Because I saw that clip that you posted. It was obviously transformative, dude. It was clearly transformative. That fucking clip that you fucking posted of him in his VR chat.
Well, if you look at the way the system works, it is automated. So if you match the way, if you submit the copyright claim, if you match it up so it's um, the exact same the way what's being said, if it matches up identically, is going to automatically take it down. And then yeah, so people abuse the system that way, and he got away with it that time. But
Yo, I'll see
that's
you later, Nikki. Oh, my bad. My bad. What's up, Anger Pistachio? Oh, shit. I'm honored, Peanut. I'm honored. Go ahead and finish. My bad, Tredge. I had to say bye to Nikki. Cause
Oh yeah, peace, Nikki. But yeah, that's the way things are with the system, and they're abused that way. And there's a bunch of articles and things like that. But also, that's how you can get your own channel taken down by submitting false copyright strikes.
and
So
and he's done it like 15 times to other like channels and shit.
yeah, he has. And the same thing can be done to his channel if people did that. All they'd have to do is, and it doesn't, the thing is with the copyright system, it doesn't even have to be from the exact channel. Like you can just say you're representing that channel and you can submit false copyright claims too. Like they use a bunch of clips from that person XX's channels, which isn't even that person's content. It's all Shanny's content or whatever. And if I put in Shanny's name and her clip and I matched it up to that XX person's channel and then one of their streams that they're covering it, the same thing would happen. It would take down their video. So it's really left him open for the same type of thing to happen to him. He just doesn't realize that that's what he's done to himself. But he's that much of a regard that it doesn't matter to him. He thinks he's going to get away with it. He thinks he's slick. He thinks he won. But it just is his time. Let's just say his time is coming to an end.
I feel bad for him, dude. He doesn't understand how that this shit is gonna come back to him, and he thinks he's winning right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue this.
Room and I guess drag or maybe Black Eye TV, people like that, right? So, Mothra J
People in chat, you might have to turn this up because it's kind of low. I can't figure out a way to turn the volume up because it's already extremely up.
is one of these people from the Drunken Peasants diaspora, like myself and a number of the other channels that I mentioned, who kind of grift off of fake drama on the internet, like the Shanny, like the Brett, like the Von Helton, like Emo Howling Wolf.
I'm dreaming of a Jewish Christmas.
Wonderful. Thank you for interrupting me.
What's up, Kaiser?
Anyway,
Of course.
so anytime, right? So he went into Neg's Discord server and he started pulling shit. So at one point, Frank from the Geek Room had posted something that was from the Discord, and you're looking at it right now. It's on screen. He had pulled that and put it on his community tab, right? And we're going to get to it, but I posted something in response. The reason that I said it would be a shame if someone mass flagged Frank's channel or anyone that was connected to him was because when first of all, they outright said that they had flagged Neg's channel, and then they laughed about it. That's why I said that. And I said that, and I think he's going to show it here, but I said that it actually would be a shame because we're not supposed to be playing the flag each other fucking game over dumb shit.
That's right.
Because you're all part of the same React community. Some guy has beef with one guy, another guy has beef with another. They punt it back and forth, and they all talk shit about Shanny. That's how it works. Or how it's supposed to work, anyway. So I think that covers everything. But all of these people, basically played zone defense for Underhaven, which is which is the guy who had a relationship while he was an adult with a minor on a Discord exchanging nude photographs.
So disgusting.
They're all connected. And this guy, I'll just play
bro.
it because I think we're right where we need to be.
It is Will fucking Kincaid. I decided to end this shit with Will Kincaid's exploits in the Discord. So we already see Will threatening to mass flag people.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a
funny
threat.
because now
I wasn't even implying that somebody should do that. And I even explained that, and you're going to show it, and gloss over it, and not even mention it.
that's what they're planning on doing. They tried to do the shit last night with Draven with a false claim that there was nudity when no nudity was involved.
There's also they're claiming each other. That now everybody's DMCAing each other. In fact, I've seen the fucking on Tragic side. I've seen that Frank from the Geek Room filed copyright strikes against fucking against Tragic, and then I saw what he uploaded, and it was this weird thing with Frank in a VR chat talking about grabbing people's. I think the exact phraseology was wee-wees.
Oh, by the way, guys, in chat, the whole Frank VR thing, I did upload it on my other channel if you want to see it. It's called Super Medicare. So if you search that up, it's like the latest video. I had to make a commentary video on fucking Frank's VR deal, just so I wouldn't be able to get it, or he won't be able to copyright strike it. So.
Well, there is an obvious minor also in the VR chat. So that's what they keep getting flagged over, and now everyone is mass DMCAing and flagging each other on both sides, and it's just a fucking mess.
But let's ignore that. This person, once again, don't know. They were complaining that, and yes, I'm well aware he warms up to the Lulz cows.
It's true. It's true. I for a while there I was hanging out with Brett Keane. I do have Von Helton in occasionally, not anymore since he blocked me on everything for a laugh. Like when Revolver Bernie was in here last time, and we were fucking on Von. I believe I had even told Revolver Bernie that's what we were doing, but whatever. Anyway,
I'm well aware. And yes, DC Media Girl, they do get this bad. So for those of you who are uninitiated, Will Kincaid joined Negs's lying about Underhaven, claiming she was a pedophile.
Lying.
well, here's the other thing too: is there's a video on Underhaven's channel explaining that Underhaven does not identify as a woman. That they're they don't give a shit about pronouns, and that the female mascot that they use is just that, a mascot. But it has nothing to do with their gender identity or whatever. So, anyway.
And then in real time, Baby Jane was correcting him on his bullshit, and that
Baby Jane's evidence that he's not a pedophile is that Underhaven told her that he wasn't a minor. That's it. That's the beginning and end of all of the evidence that they have.
he was lying, and that the relationship between Anna and somebody else in question was when both of them were minors.
Okay, so here's where we come to the thing that I've been waiting to do all night. I'm gonna look at
watch
the fucking
this.
screenshots here
He
quick.
tears into
because
him.
this is kind of
I'm gonna
fucking
see.
rough. So, the incident with Kivel, and Kivel was. This is what I'm going to allege,
pause
and
it
then I'm
just
going to
for a
bring.
second.
I'm
All
going
right, I got you.
So there's a couple people on this panel that have been in their community for a very long time, and they're well-respected people. Like this Todd Malacody or whatever his name is, he's one of those people, and he knows all of them. And just watch his facial expressions, watch his silence, or just take note of his silence. Because silence is compliance, and he doesn't have one word to say because he knows that it's just, this is the truth, this is what it is, and this is why these people have been trying to come up with false narratives, trying to recon different things to make things seem differently than they are, but this is what it is.
Yeah,
A
dude.
19-year-old and a
I
13-year-old middle schooler.
Yeah, and it's funny because, like, you know how you're exposing these people, and Will Kincaid's exposing Underhaven and shit like that. Like, since
Yeah.
you're doing that, it's pissing them off so much that they're trying to get anything and twist narratives and contexts, anything that they can find on y'all, and trying to spin it into their own narrative, dude.
Yeah, just to deflect.
Yeah, just to
Exactly.
deflect, dude, and trying to fucking, like, tear that attention away from them, dude, and deflect it towards y'all. Like, it's pathetic, dude.
Yeah.
Like that fucking that Marcel Becker Chomo project shit. That fucking account, dude, is so cringy. Like, I literally
Yeah,
stopped paying
no.
attention to that account.
None of them will even claim, that, except for Draven, that they're a part of it because it's so cringy. That should tell you something.
I'm going to prove it. Kivel claims, and Underhaven is confirmed, that she was a minor in middle school at the beginning of this, going into high school. And for the entire duration, Underhaven, this is my assertion, was 19 fucking years old. And we're going to use some very basic math and screenshots to prove this. So, here, let me go get the first one here, because this is... Does anybody have anything to say? I know that was really long-winded before we get into it while I'm looking for these. Nothing? Okay. Well, it's still
Yeah,
gonna
Seth,
take-
you're muted there, Seth.
That channel I was talking about on YouTube is called LC Predator Catchers. If you ever get interested, the dude he's one dude and he just busts them, and it does lead to arrests some of the times too. So it's pretty awesome.
So, hypothetically, if you were inclined to... if you were just having a look around Underhaven's channel and you click their Amazon link, their wish list, what you would see is this. This is what you would
Oh
see.
shit.
And lo and behold, here's Anna Haven. There's the description of what they are. So this, that, the other thing. And then above that, there's a name here. I didn't put that name there. You can go to their YouTube channel right now and click their Amazon link, and it'll say Damon LaRue right there. I'm not doxing anybody. They put it on their channel. This is a Ronnie situation, all right, where you go and put all of your fucking dumb shit out there on the internet, and then cry foul. So
I
like
I wouldn't be too worried about doxing a pedophile there, Will.
No, I mean,
Exactly.
My lawyer has
Exactly.
already explained to us once before over a
Fuck
different
that.
incident that there's no expectation of privacy on the internet. There are
Right.
certain nuances to that, but in general, all of the information that we got is kosher. Okay, next slide. It's not going to let me use the keyboard apparently. Okay. So I just typed in Damon LaRue Facebook. I got a couple of things here. Let's see, next slide. Eventually, when you click one of those 3 links there, you'll go here, and you'll see this. So that is his name. That's his old icon when he was going under Animancer. So that's confirmed. Okay, so I was wondering when his birthday was. So on Google, I typed in Animancer birthday, and it's somewhere around here, somewhere in April, or at least I thought it was. One of the other links that I found here was you'll see here, and I'll blow it up because it's kind of small on your end. Apparently zooming out increases the size. Nope. Well, anyway, that's dumb. So anyway, it says here, we're joined by Jeff Holiday and Jay Darkay to celebrate Animancer's 21st birthday. So I was like, well, that seems important. So in 2019, Animancer is 21 by at least June.
This
Going
is so
back to
gross.
Facebook, if you go over
What the
to
fuck?
photos, it'll show a whole bunch of photos. Now, how do I know this is him? Because there's photos of him on the internet that he put out there himself that were used for an exposed video that was done several years ago when this popped off. That's towards the end there, but I'll show you again when we get there. All right. I put a slide over this person's face because I didn't want anything going on. You'll see that the candles here, I know that it looks like it's an upside down backwards L there, but for those of you who are familiar how mirrors work, you'll see that this person says 40 and this person says 17, and the date is somewhere around April 25th, 2015. And there's the exposed video right there. Let me zoom this in again because it's all fucked. There he is. There's Underhaven, a.k.a. Anime.
Damn.
This is
Will
somebody
Kincaid,
obviously
the
put this
investigator,
piece
bro.
out. And if you go back
Oh,
here,
yeah.
you'll see that they've actually gotten it from exactly where I got it from. So if he was 17 in 2015, I mean, I doubt that he staged this photograph as part of some gay op to try to make it right. There's almost no fucking way he wasn't. So that makes his birthday somewhere between April and June of 1998, which would make him how old in 2017? What's the answer? 19 years old.
Oh,
Thank you.
shit.
You can all
19.
fuck off now. I also have more. I don't want to dox his
And
fucking high
this
school.
is the video that fucking Mothra is trying to dismiss. Have you seen the fucking deflection Mothra says every time you bring it up? He's like, "Oh yeah, you're trying so hard that you gotta bring up Will Kincaid's video." Have you seen that shit?
Yeah.
That
They
motherfucker's
won't review this. They won't talk about it. They're trying to bring zero attention to it because it proves with no uncertainty, with full facts, that this guy was 19 preying on a 13-year-old in middle school. And they're still sticking up for a person like this. It's fucking disgusting.
not only that, he's a fucking producer for the Geek Room. Like he
Yeah.
also edits he's an also editor. Like he edits their like fucking thumbnails and shit.
Yeah, it's
And then
disgusting.
and then I saw him in that new channel they made. What is it? Unchained Maidens or whatever it's called. I saw him in that too. I'm like, dude, is he like identifying himself as a woman? Because that whole channel is based on like Hater Nation women, like, and he was on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But I also found his graduation year, which would make him 18, and the year he graduated, which is 2016. I have proof. I have even more than this. I swear to God, if one more fucking person says that he was a minor in 2017, that when he was having a relationship with Kivel, a minor, in middle school, I'm going to fucking stab myself in the balls. I'm done. Man, I'm fucking good.
Good job, Will. Good job, Will.
Yeah, good job,
Nice
Will.
work, Will.
And if Frank
now
or any of
that's
these
some
other
good shit right
cocksuckers
there.
had done the same,
Yeah.
they would know that for a fact that Underhaven was an adult when he had a relationship with a minor. I'm done.
Boom.
That's it. Does anybody have any? Does
That
somebody
is-
want to try to falsify this
dude.
for me? Does anybody want to falsify math? I mean, 1 + 1 still equals 2, right? I mean, like if you subtract
Yeah.
the numbers,
Yeah.
it adds
Total
up.
pedophiles.
Well, I'm not sure I'd
17
it rises to the level of pedophilia right there, but that would be
Well,
my
maybe
only
pederasty.
comment.
I mean, he
Yeah,
exchanged
See, here
photographs
comes
with
Todd.
a minor and admitted to it. I'm gonna play
Pederasty.
that.
Todd's
Yeah.
trying to deflect a
I'm
little
gonna-
bit from
yeah,
it,
so
but he
hopefully
really
we get all
can't.
this shit
Well,
off the
my
show.
whole
Who's Todd? Oh, that's Todd. Okay.
Yeah,
thing,
that's the guy that's
the
friends
whole
with all
age
the other
comparison
people.
thing is that minds develop at different rates as you you grow, and when you start getting into those teenage years, they grow. Your mind grows really fast. So, somebody that's 18 having sex with someone that's
Well, I want to
13,
reiterate that he
for
didn't actually
instance.
have
Well, hold
sex
on.
with this girl.
It's a
They
whole
just-
lot different. It's a whole lot different than somebody that's 50 and with somebody that's 40. I mean, there's a huge difference there. You have to account maturity.
So a
into
19-year-old
that
having
way.
a relationship with a 14-year-old, where do you put that on the creepometer?
That I put that as evil. It's wrong.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
is.
I would agree.
Yep.
I would
Yeah.
agree. Thank you.
19
Their mind
and
doesn't develop
13.
very much. That's the point that I'm making. It hasn't developed fully, and that's the problem that I see in it inherently. It doesn't matter with 3, 4, 5 years. It starts getting real weird. You know, I'm not going to say anything about like a 17-year-old dude,
Jay
and a
Dark,
15-year-old girl. That's obviously whatever, but you know what I'm saying.
All right, so here's the video in question.
So
of him
gross.
admitting, just in case anyone
Very
who's
gross.
uninitiated, who hasn't seen me play this 1,000 times, doesn't, because he's going to, Underhaven, who's going by Animancer or Fancy Badger at the time, admits to doing this. So this is not me saying he did it. This is him saying he did it. So here we go.
Makes a joke. That's bullshit, dude. Yeah, fuck Jay Darkay. He's not allowed to make jokes. Only me and Honest Red and Billy the Fridge. We're the only ones
Honest
allowed
Red's
to make
video, by the
fucking
way.
jokes on the internet. We're allowed to make fun of mentally ill people on the internet.
What, were you best friends with Honest Red?
No, I barely knew the guy, and he really didn't care too much for me or Negs. He was just, telling us the way it was, and
Yeah.
so it just goes further, just proves the point that there was no, friendship or camaraderie there. This was just something that was wrong and evil and disgusting. And these are the people that are trying to judge other people's behavior and call people bad people and stuff. And these are the type of people that they're going to bat for and they're associated with and are doing streams with and stuff like that. It's like, where do you draw the line when it comes to something like this? It's not up for discussion. It's wrong no matter what fucking way you look at it. It's fucking wrong. It's disgusting. And these people are the bottom of the barrel. If that happened to my daughter, that person would no longer be walking the planet. They
I completely agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on, like, that's just fucking disgusting, bro. Like, that would,
They
I don't know, dude. That would piss me I would go ballistic, dude.
they'd be one with the earth. They'd be part of the soil now
Yeah, exactly.
This is the
in
point.
Minecraft.
Fancy had relations with a minor. Now, I don't know whether this
Fancy is, by the way, the name he's going under.
is true or not.
See, I didn't know
If
he was
it's-
going under as Fancy Badger. I remember Negs was like calling him that, and I was like, who the fuck is Fancy Badger? Like, I'm guessing that was his like first name that he was going by.
Yeah, Fancy Badger, and then he changed it to Underhaven, and then now he goes by Anahaven. So he's gone
True,
over.
then I
He's changed his
think
whole
it would be-
identity to really escape this. Is what Will was getting at before. Is that's what's been going on.
wise to stop it. If it's not true, then I don't. Then I would like to hear it so that everybody knows that. But the thing is, I don't really see why this is a problem. So first, I want to know why
News
would be a
were
problem.
exchanged. That's why.
But first of all, what Fancy? I know this is kind of a personal question, but is it true?
What?
Was there it's any of what they just said? Is there any truth to it?
Yes, but it happened quite a while ago, and they're clearly
Last
just digging
month.
this.
Okay,
They're
so
clearly
there's
just digging this back up. To fuck.
Oh shit.
We have
okay.
dates.
So
Yeah,
Okay, so he says it happened quite
fucking admits to it too.
except in this video, you're gonna see some obviously censored screenshots because of the nudes and stuff. You're gonna see some censored screenshots with some timestamps showing exactly when these two people were in communication, engaging in sexual dialogue. So
there is no okay. So there's no relationship with you between a minor now.
No.
Okay. There's okay.
Oh, honest Greg, you said about it. Yes, I can confirm that me, myself, and me, Coast Kibble, and all that shit, we're all the same person. I didn't ever tell him that because I didn't want him to know and show up in where I was going to be going to school. Me living in it is already public information, I know, because I've told people. But I didn't expect
all the timestamps.
where I'm going to go to university.
In case you're looking for this video,
ever,
it's
'cause
on
I didn't expect
Honest Red's channel. It's called They Speak. Be easy to find. It's like the last video he posted.
my bio to be public. And also, I know the validity of the screenshots that you've posted because I took them. I was the one that shared those. I was the one that took it because, guess what? I wasn't that friendly with Damon 3 years ago, and I'm still not that friendly now.
Is there anything in my video that's inaccurate or anything like that? I mean,
No, like, your video is pretty accurate. The screenshots are accurate because I was the one that kind of provided them to the internet. What you said at the ending, though, about him just now talking to other girls, I can't verify if that's true because I haven't talked to, Damon consistently. Yeah, so I can't verify if he's done this to other girls in, the recent history of, a few months, but I know he did, talk to me and Harley and Di, if you remember who she is.
So again, Kibble was a minor in 2017. She, like I said, from her last year in middle school to her first year in high school. So, over a year. This one.
So I don't know if the chat can see this, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this out. So this Kibble person says it is, but he never cared. He just wanted to see some nice boobs and run off. Then Harley Quinn, the account Harley Quinn says, sweetie, but I'm here for you. Then Kibble says he used me like everyone else. Harley Quinn, okay, don't worry. Kibble, I'm bound to be alone. Harley Quinn, don't believe that, hun. I'll be your friend.
Went on. And to say, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody. One of the first things you ask somebody is what their fucking birthday is, and if it's not, you ask sometime within the first year, I would assume. I mean, you really can't feign ignorance on this one. Now, okay, Todd made the point that, okay, maybe that's not pedophile, maybe it's pederasty or some other thing, right?
Well, pederasty's men with boys. So I think you're looking for hebephilia.
Oh,
like not prepubescent children. But,
yeah, we did go hebephilia. You're right. Yeah, we went through this once before, and I get them all mixed.
I'm picking.
I don't
nits
fuck
here.
kids, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have to know for court. All right. Well, technically, it was hemophilia. Anyway,
Yeah.
so the point is that they said that I lied about him being
what hebophilia, pederast, whatever, is still under the umbrella of fucking pedoism, dude. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it
an
is.
adult in a relationship with a minor. All I had to prove was what I just proved, that he was an adult when she was a minor. Now, she could be lying, but then she could be lying about her being a minor. But why would Fancy then admit to being in a relationship with a minor? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Were they both lying about her being a minor? In which case, why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, I think Seth nailed it when he like. There's a big difference between 19 and 17 and 19 and 13. Those are two completely different.
Oh,
things.
definitely.
You know,
So,
yuck.
Yep. See, this is where Todd starts coming around. He's starting to think about it. Thinking about the age differences, and this guy Todd has been in this community with these other people for years on years, and just by him sitting up there, seeing the facts, coming to that conclusion, this is what's really, they've gotten these people going to the point where they're just making up and reaching for anything that they can at this point to deflect. Then they're projecting these nasty acts and all their support to cover it up and support this pedo-minded or these acts of pedophilia, and it's disgusting. And yeah, you can see it right here.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's fucking degenerate, and they all support each other, dude.
God would absolutely call me a fucking dipshit if I was off base on this.
Yeah.
So.
And now I'm warming.
Yeah, exactly, Death. She said, Death says, even if she had lied about her age, he thought that was the age at that time, so he's a fucking nuts. And yeah, exactly. Like, he already knew about the age. Like, how can you, I don't know how they're trying to, like, find a way around it. So, exactly, Death. Right on, 100%.
Up to the
You're spot on.
Thanks.
I'll hear all about this tomorrow, I'm sure.
Will you?
Sure. You're warming up to that guy.
You're warming up. Well, listen. I've heard that shit before about John too. Like me and John. And people say that about Von Helton. But I got off Von Helton a while ago. I like with Brett and Von and John. I like legitimately thought that I could help these fucking people. And with Von in the beginning, I doubted the claims until I saw the Kelly files. And Lowe had claimed that he had shown me the Kelly files before, but I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Like I probably wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you. That is not uncommon. But when I actually sat down and watched the whole thing, I was like, this is too much. And I was bitching about John being friends with Von Helton. Like, it would be different if Von Helton was just an asshole or wrong or an idiot, right? But when you got kids involved, it's too much. So,
yep.
It is what it is on that.
Yeah, when it comes to kids, the child abuse, there is no discussion. It is not up for debate. It is wrong. It is just disgusting, no matter what faith you are, what sexual orientation you are, what type of person you are. It's wrong.
Yep.
There's no ifs, ands, buts, maybes. There's no side stories, discussions. It is wrong, and it's disgusting.
Exactly, dude. And I don't know why Mothra thinks it's okay to fucking show your kid on his fucking stream, dude. Like, I know I've mentioned it lots of times, but that just goes back to that. Like, why in the fuck are you doing that? Like, even what, like, Negs had said, bro. Like, Negs had said, if you're doing that type of shit, then you're a fucking pedo. Like, Negs clearly calls him a pedo.
Yeah. And if you're trying to cover it up and protect it and deflect and project, so there's no spotlight shown on it, you are one.
Definitely. That's fucking sick, bro. This fucking Chomo is just utter fucking garbage, bro. bottom of the barrel fucking scumbag.
At least I know I did. I wasn't off base on this, and I was worried about not doing a good job fucking showcasing this nonsense.
Oh, you did a great job, Will, for sure.
It really is.
Definitely.
I know people are gonna say, and do this thing where they'll say, well, what about Will Kincaid with Von Helton? What about Negs and Tragic and this other thing?
Yeah.
Like, because they're saying that it's like, oh, it's clout chasing. The whole reason that I've done this is because I'm chasing clout. I had made those videos about Underhaven long before anyone had been saying anything about it. There was a huge lull between when it happened originally in 2017 and 2020 or 21 or whenever I put that video out. The whole reason that Negs approached me is because somehow they had gotten a hold of that information. And they saw that this guy was the Underhaven was involved with Frank, who they hate. So they've got their own personal hate boner for Frank that I have nothing to do with, right? But doing this whataboutism is kind of just going to be dodging the point. And I know it's coming because they've already done that once before. So they were like, well, did you file a police report? Yes, I did. I've had this information on Fancy.
Currently, they're not even doing that whole whataboutism. They're just completely just fucking sweeping this under the rug.
Yeah, completely deflecting. And the thing is with these people in this story that or what's been going on, it's everyone has been talking about it. It gets talked about constantly. It just never gets brought to the surface because there's so many people deflecting and pushing it back down, so people don't see what's going on or see what happened there. But like I found out about this from long time ago from this person named Alicia that would mention it as well too. And even I heard stories about this when I was cool with Missy, and too she mentioned this stuff as well, saying how he was a creep and he was also like trying to get pictures and stuff from her as well too. So this is like the majority. It's not the minority. It's just there's a certain group of people. They're trying to push it down, and since they've been apologizing for it and saying that this, that, and the other to not make it seem legit, they've been doing it so long that they have no other choice but to keep going along with it because they've been protecting this person for so long after doing such a disgusting thing.
Yeah, dude. And they're going to keep protecting each other, dude. There's going to be, I'm pretty sure more and more shit will pop up in the future, and they're just going to fucking deflect and say, oh, well, let's just steer that attention to Tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic and Negs.
So that's why they've been trying to do so many of these ops that have been failing over the past couple years to try to trump this or try to have that exposed moment. And, they'll show things like that picture of what's her name, Bobby Brown's daughter or whatever, which was a meme that was put in the chat, and I said a joking comment about it. Yeah, it was put in by Dirt, who's a moderator for Shabisky, that's friends with people like Missy Ann and these other people, but they failed to show things in context because in that conversation, like I showed you the screenshot, there's Missy Ann right below it talking. You know what I mean? It's just so funny.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up too. Like there was a whole other conversation on top of that carried on, including Missy. Like now Missy's Missy's over there trying to fucking egg it on, saying, "Oh well, he said this." But I was like, dude, you're the one who fucking carried on the conversation like nothing, and completely you saw that already, and you didn't care at that time. And now that you're enemies, or not enemies, but now that you're fucking being a stalker, now you want to bring that up.
Yeah, exactly. They were trying to like intimidate me into deleting that Discord because it has all their information in there and all that stuff that went on. They were trying to get me just totally just delete it. So when it got to this point, I wouldn't be able to just go back and point out who all was a part of the conversation, how it was a joke. That I don't even know who Bobby Brown's daughter is. That person looks to me over 18. And why, if she wasn't over 18, why was it put in the Discord by Dirt? in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
all just like deflection, try to take things out of context, try to make something of make something more out of something that wasn't anything like that they're trying to explain it as. So it's just another big fail that they have that they can just add to the list of all their failed ops, and it continues on.
Oh yeah, dude. They keep fucking and they try to put some shit on me. Did you see that shit fucking Miss Parker did whenever I jumped on her stream? She had literally fucking showed her fucking like everybody that doctored audio of me that was made on me like 2 years ago. And I
Yeah, they
and I
try everything.
yeah, and I clearly debunked it on my other channel. Like it's fucking like it's clearly fucking doctored. And then Miss Parker had tried to say some bullshit like, well, cuz I showed her the video, or I told her about the video, the debunking video, and then she was like, well, you can't really tell because you have a mask. I'm like, dude, that's the reason why these people fucking do it, because like they literally have nothing on me. And this clearly goes to you too, by the way, but they have nothing on me, so they
Yeah,
make up shit and they twist shit. And it's
exactly.
pretty sad that they call that a win. That's not, like I said, that whenever I do shit, dude, I fucking get the facts and I fucking get like fucking receipts and shit. I don't have to make up shit to fucking win like these
Yeah.
scumbags.
About where he lives and all this shit for a while. So that was the first thing I did. And it was explained to me that there's nothing they can do.
Oh yeah, Death makes a good point. So they're talking to that kid in Frank's VR chat. They're trying, like all of them, including Miss Parker. They're trying to say that that wasn't a kid.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
literally saying that that's a 19-year-old. I'm like, dude, how does a 19-year-old sound like that?
Well, if Frank already admitted that it was a bunch of kids, if you watch the full like clip of it, there's multiple little kids in there, and they all know Frank very well out of all of them. So to me, that makes it seem like Frank is playing these games or has played games with these young random children for a lot longer than anybody realizes, because they know of him. They call him Frank in the video, and yeah, they are small kids. He's admitted before they are, you know, young kids, and it's repeat behavior on what, you know, the same thing too. So now you have Frank in the VR chat searching for minors wiener, saying his butt's wet for murder with a bunch of random little kids, random minors, and then now you have him having a pedo mod or editor or whatever, producer he wants to call him, whatever, and he's being an apologist, trying to suppress. If you notice, it's a trend how they try to suppress me. They try to suppress the video of this with Will Kincaid from the truth getting out. They just try to do whatever they can to make it so the proof and the facts aren't being shown. And then on top of that, the video that he struck up from the Geek Room channel was him and a bunch of degenerates on the Geek Room channel trashing my children the day after they were doxxed and threatened with rape and murder. And then on top of that, you have Frank carrying on a conversation on Instagram with the 14-year-old in 2020 for multiple days.
Oh
So,
yeah.
you know, it's repeat behavior, and it all points to the abuse of children. And like I said before, it's not up for discussion. There's not a debate whether it's right or wrong. It's wrong. It's disgusting. It's evil. It's the bottom of the barrel, the lowest of the low. No matter what person you are, what religious belief you have, what type of sexual orientation, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's
All
wrong.
around
No,
wrong, dude.
yeah.
Bottom of
No
the
ifs,
barrel
ands,
scum.
maybes. Exactly.
Scumbags, bro.
Legally, unless a victim is willing to come forward and say that they did this thing, right? So I spoke to the
Predators.
victim. I said, would you be willing to go on? Because I said, if you think, I started with, do you think that Fancy, aka Underhaven,
Dude, imagine, and I don't know if you guys like Molly Golightly or Bullhorn Betty or whatever. Imagine if them people knew about Frank's fucking shenanigans, bro. Damn.
Oh, it'd be over.
It would be over for Frank, dude.
is still engaging with minors. And they said, I have reason to believe that that is the case. Yes. I said, well, you wouldn't want this done to some other kid, right? So you should file a police report. And they said, well, one of them said that they didn't want to, it's in the past. They're just moving on with their life. They're in college in this whole thing, right? They said they just want to move past it. The other one said that they were being strong-armed and or blackmailed. They wouldn't say specifically what it was.
Jesus.
And that's why they wouldn't. So, like, because my concern is because, like with the drunken peasants, where Discord, which is where this originally had happened, he has access to their Discords, a bunch of different Discords that undoubtedly have minors in them. He has access to minors, and now he has clout. He's a cool guy with Frank and a number of these other people. So now he has status, and a minor might look at something like that and decide that they're going to start talking to this guy. My concern is that there might be more victims out there, and that by doing this, you might be creating more victims.
Well, that's probably his whole point. You know what I mean? He's probably trying to get a name for himself. So
that was my entire concern. It wasn't about clout chasing. It wasn't about clearly it's not about views. If you've seen the state of my channel, right? So,
right.
You know, that's all. I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm just going to close with how I opened or how I closed the first video I made about Fancy. And it's Fancy is purple. Will Kincaid's mean, but the age of consent still ain't 14. All right, thanks for being here, guys. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, and I'll be back before the new year.
You think this Todd guy is pretty upset and he's feeling a little bit uneasy about this whole thing? Like,
oh yeah, for sure, because he's probably gotten a lot of flack since this video's come out. They probably said, well, why haven't you said more? Why didn't you stick up for this? Why did you try to say this, that, and the other? But there is nothing to say to it. It's wrong.
Exactly, dude.
It's evil. It's disgusting. And that's what these people, they if you look on the Discounted Life channel as well too, you can see all their other bad behavior. They try to call the people racist when they say racist remarks. They try to call people homophobes. They say homophobic remarks. They try to call people transphobe. They say transphobic jokes. Yep. So, they are not the arbiters of morality in any way, shape, or form. They don't have a leg to stand on to say anything about bad behavior, because just by this video alone, just look at what they are trying to deflect from, and it's disgusting.
Definitely, dude. And I was also thinking too, like, they have their own thread in Kiwi Farms, and they're over there using the F slur and the N word a lot on that damn thread. And I'm like, dude, I thought they were all against that. Why are they over there saying faggot and the N word, like, all over that damn thread? So yeah, they completely contradict themselves. They're a bunch of hypocrites. And what's funny is, like, I didn't realize, like, I was kind of like a noob or scrub to the whole Kiwi Farms thing. I walked into that thread not knowing that it was a literal hater nation beehive. I got fucking swarmed.
I try to warn you about that.
Oh well, it is what it is, bro. What was funny was that Daimo, that samurai LARPer, he came back, by the way. He had
oh, did
he always fucking stalks me on Kiwi Farms. He won't like give me any attention, like, publicly. And it's funny because one time he was mentioning on one of his streams before he had left, or he had deleted his old channel. He was like, "Oh yeah, the Dark Ninja has a bunch of negative reactions at Kiwi Farms. None of the Kiwis like him and all this shit, right?" And I'm like literally laughing because he literally has no clue why I have so many negative reactions on my account. Like, that was the only, like, literally I only went to Kiwi Farms just to post that one video in that thread, and I got fucking swarmed. It was fucking funny as hell, dude. After that, I didn't really do much on it.
Well, if Frank tries to block all this stuff, but all of this has been backed up on Kiwi Farms. There's
Oh,
been
are you serious?
multiple farmers have documented what's gone on with Frank. So eventually, Frank tries to be the nice guy, tries to, in the public, be like just this guy with the speech impediment that doesn't have a lot going for him, is just trying to make commentary. But once he starts making waves, and these people look for a response back at him because he's trying to judge people's behavior. Once they just do a small amount of digging, once they're trolls for like Molly Golightly or Bullhorn Betty, whoever these people are, all they have to do is just some light searches, and it's going to lead them down that rabbit hole, and it's going to leak. It's going to come up to all this stuff. So he can try to false copyright claim things as many times as he wants, try to get channels disabled and shut down, but it's going to be there forever, and it's going to catch up to him, and it's probably going to happen sooner than later.
Oh yeah, dude. Whenever I first came back from my break, you were gone talking about this or whatever, because before the break, I forgot what the drama was about. I think we were laughing at Missy Ann and fucking Hatman's wife, Harley Quinn, stalking you, right? And then after my break, you were talking about Frank and all these other people I never heard of, and I was wondering why you were dunking on these people, and it was funny because when I was and see, there's another thing that these Hater Nation people try to spin the narrative is, I hit them all up on Discord, and they try to the women of Hater Nation had tried to say that I was over there trying to fucking stalk them and harass them in DMs.
Yeah, they always do that shit.
Yeah,
Sure.
and that wasn't the case. I hit up everybody, like Mothra. I even tried adding Dragnot, just to fuck with them. And Frank, and you already know about this, by the way, but Frank was trying to gaslight the hell out of me, dude. He was trying to act like he was nice and act like he was on my side, and trying to be
that's what he was trying to do to my son.
Are you
fucking
serious?
pig? Yeah, gaslight him and be nice to him and try to extract information out of a 14-year-old. The guy's fucking twisted his fucking head. Frank belongs.
That's fucking
somewhere.
sick, bro. He needs, dude. That motherfucker.
Not on this planet.
Yeah, dude. That's sick. Why in the fuck was he? I can't believe he did that, dude. I believe what you're saying, but it's just so unbelievable somebody would fucking go as far to talk to your kid for a couple of days. Talk to a fucking minor kid, gaslighting, and it's just fucking disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
And then he tries to deflect by saying, well, his kid messaged me first. Bitch, if you knew that was a kid, fucking block him, dude. Block him or
exactly.
Yeah, just don't pay attention to him at all. Doesn't matter if he fucking messaged you first. Damn, bro. Even his friends.
And then
do what?
And then on top of that, he's been sending the conversation around to people. So when you have something going on like this, and then if anyone tried to come and look at their computers and found a bunch of just videos of children that aren't their own, that's predatory behavior, and I'm sure it would lead to some other weird shit that's being housed on hard drives or on their computers and stuff like that. It's very peculiar. It's not right in their head, and to be housing other people's kids' videos and stuff like that, it's fucked up. It's a perversion that I don't even understand.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. I don't get it either. But Death does make a good point. I was laughing at her message here. She said, they wish you were hitting them up. Those old hags haven't seen any action since the Civil War.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Ghost of Niccolo. Yeah, speaking about the Daimo, dude, I saw. Sorry, I didn't mean to steer away from the subject. I'm just gonna mention this real quick. I saw that whole clip with. I saw your clip with him with Axel being in his stream, and Axel posting that furry porn. I saw that, dude. I was like, damn, and he's best friends with Axel, and they label Axel, everybody in that Ethan Ralph Galaxy that I told you about, they label this guy named Axel as a pedo, and fucking the Daimo is like best friends with Axel, and nobody fucking cares. Like nobody's fucking trying to call the Daimo as a pedo apologist or anything like that. Like everybody fucking like them people fucking like him and shit, and he's over there hanging around with the so-called pedo. But anyways,
Yeah, sick.
I wanted to go to your your channel with the fucking where you showed what's her name? DC Media Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Loving you.
Dog life, homie. Yes, Michelle. Exactly. Alright, let's go see the cat. She's about that bodega life. Cha. Bodega love.
Dog life, homie. Yes, Michelle. Exactly.
Oh.
She's about that bodega life. Cha. Bodega love. She's about that bodega life.
She even says it like you, bro. Bodega
Yeah, it's
love.
funny.
Cha. Bodega love. Bodega love. Bodega love. She's about that bodega life. Cha. Bodega love.
Dude, you know it's like a catchphrase to her. You know it's real catchy in her head. So like she probably replays it over and over, and she fucking just went ahead and fucking brought it up.
Bodega love.
Yeah, she wants to get her back blown out in the worst way.
Bodega love. She's about that bodega life. Cha.
That was funny, bro. Oh man, I couldn't like. Whenever your boy Scotty had posted that, I was like, damn, I can't believe you're in everybody's head, bro.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable, isn't it?
I just want to congratulate you on that 370 subscribers on your secondary channel, bro. That's literally as much as I have. Like, and fucking Mothra is making fun of your secondary channel. Like, he tries to make it seem like you hardly get any views and shit like that. I'm like, bitch, that's not his main channel. You yeeted off his main channel. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. When it comes, like, my channel wasn't monetized. I wasn't live streaming on it. You know, it was cool to have that many subs and things like that, but it was about having receipts, speaking about the truth, speaking out against, you know, terrible people that are doing disgusting things, and that's what the channel was mainly about. Obviously, I like to joke around and have a good time, and I put my music on there and stuff, but it was mainly to fight back against these people and the issues that they started with me. And then along the way, I stumbled across when they were trying to say things about me, about who these people were, what they stand for, things that they try to cover up, and it really just backfired at the end of the day.
Oh, I know, dude. And it's a good thing that you started this other channel like a year ago before your main channel got yeeted, because it's like it helped you out it's helping you out right now, you know.
Yeah, it was I Am Neg's channel. It was like a clip channel. Negs promoted it a lot, so he helped me get it the ball rolling on this channel. But yeah, I'm not about the numbers. The numbers just came along as they did, and you know, I had a lot of help from a lot of good people, and I just used it as a way, just because I knew it'd just get underneath their skin, like the tragic 88K tragic.
Oh yeah, I know that was a good troll. I think, yeah, dude. And
Yeah.
I went ahead and went around their chats, fucking just calling you that, and it triggers the fuck out of them, because it that's all they care about. All they care about is fucking numbers. So every time I called them, like called you, hey, why you stalking Big Trash 100K? Like every time I said your name, I would say that. It would trigger the fuck out of them, dude.
Yeah, I know. And they follow me around. They hover. They look at my Twitter all day long. They check out my channels all day long. So they know that we're talking about this, and about this topic and about all this stuff and how it all ties together, showing the proof, showing receipts, showing the facts. And you notice none of them have said a word because there's nothing that you can combat back to it because it's not up for discussion.
Oh, I know, dude. But fucking Death says, do they sell the pen pads at the bodega?
No, definitely not. She would not be allowed at the bodega.
Death says, Le amo, you're welcome. Yeah, I've noticed Death, man. She's been a real big part of helping you out, man, and supporting you. She's a real good person, man. I'm real glad you have somebody like that, like a guardian angel, you know.
Yeah, she's good people for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't mess with Death. And Death has been around this for a long time too. She used to moderate for like Foodie Beauty as well too. So she has a lot of insight that goes into these communities and what people, stand for, what they're all about, what they're, are they really trying to do the right thing? Are they really trying to support people? And she has a good insight into all that, has a good perspective on it. So, me being fairly new to different types of communities and all of this in general, I've met a bunch of good people along the way that have helped me navigate through it. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. They can try to slander me. They've been doing it for a couple of years. They can try to come up with false narratives. They can try to reach and make things into something that they're not. But it's really just it's a losing battle because it doesn't really do anything at the end of the day that is going to matter to the main thing, which is that what's right against what's wrong and what's good, what's against evil. And it's easily identifiable to people from the outside that are just people that are everyday, not everyday watchers, but casual watchers to see what is right, what's wrong. And that's been my goal, is just getting that out into the forefront, having people to see, this stuff. And it's just how horrible it is. These people are just, they band together and they just try to suppress information. They try to silence people, and there's a good reason for it. And this is why they don't want this shit getting out.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, it's pretty. We can all see we can see right through them with their sad, pathetic attempts, dude. And Dead says, Mothra had to lie about that too. Little bitch thinks those views were from the entire channel. 88K is just one video. They know nothing. That is true. I like how Mothra had tried to downplay that. I had seen that too. Mothra was like, well, when Tragic when he talks about that stuff, he's only talking about his whole channel views. I saw that, dude. You could tell he was seething.
Yeah, he was.
Ghost of Nicolo, truth will out always. What is done in darkness will come to light. That is true, man. That is true. And Ghost of Nicolo, I know, you're more of a Ghost of Nicolo is more of a Ethan Ralph Galaxy guy. He's more into like always watching the Dymo and shit like that. So is Bronx Beats. You know who Bronx? You met Bronx Beats in the past. He's kind of like. Yeah, but they're good peeps, man. They can. Bronx Beats is a troll, but he's one of my little good trolls. So.
Yeah.
But man, I'm glad you're doing good work, man. Props to you. Props to Will Kincaid. Props to Death. Props to everybody else in the Negative Nation. I'll give y'all props. I'm glad you guys are.
Same to you, man. You've been a big help, and I'm glad that I was able to get to know you. And you're a good guy. You got a good head on your shoulders, and when you put this out in the forefront and the general public sees this, it's just there's no argument against it. It's wrong. What these people are doing is wrong. It's all a deflection tactic, and it's never going to get them anywhere. Now, this getting out in the open, this can definitely catch traction, and it doesn't take much for it to get traction and for it to launch into something. So the bigger people like Frankie thinks he's going to get, the more light it will bring to it when it all, is brought to the table.
Oh, exactly. And like whenever I had mentioned something similar to this in Miss Parker's stream, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking make a video on exposing Frankie and his fucking shenanigans and shit like that. And I saw Frankie in the chat. He was like, well, I'm not worried about 100 people watching your video. I'm like, damn, dude. I was like, he literally just made himself like he's the big shit, man. That he's unstoppable, he's untouchable with that comment.
Frankie, this shit's gonna follow you like your shadow. There's no way you're ever gonna get away from it. And he was even copyright striking your content too, right?
Yeah, he
one
had,
of your clips.
He had took down the one with the ear juice acting like me, LARPing as me. He had took that down because I didn't make it
That's how
transformative.
butthurt he is. Well, it doesn't even matter. Even if it wasn't transformative, his material is not copyrighted. It's not copywritten at the United States Copyrights Office. So it really doesn't matter. So every time he's doing that, he's committing a federal crime when he puts down false names that aren't really his names as well. And on top of that too, that's a federal crime every time he does that as well. So Frankie is, if you think about it, he's committing crimes to cover up other crimes. So like they say, the crimes of the father follow the son.
Exactly.
With Frankie.
And I like how they're downplaying also about Roxo not being a swatter slash doxer. I do have the footage on it, and I did find it. I did locate it. I saw what Mothra was saying. He was like, "Oh no, he isn't. Oh no, he isn't." And then Draven was like, "Well, from the 8 months that I've known him, he isn't." What they don't understand that Roxo was on their side, and Roxo's not gonna, since Roxo knows how they are and they're normies, he's not gonna fucking act like his real self in front of them.
Yeah.
So like, I like how these people, they're trying and I'll bet you anything, the day when I show this clip, I could show it right now if I want to, but I would rather make it a separate video or whatever. The day I show this clip, they're going to try to find a way to deflect it or hide it or just say some bullshit to, like, just to downplay it, dude. That's just how them people are. It's fucking disgusting, bro. Fucking Roxo literally admitted to doxing my child. Like, it's fucking sick, bro. And then dude, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say that they are the same type of people. So Frankie tries to come across as like this innocent. He's against doxing, against going after people's kids and shit like that. But no, he's all about it. That's what he's all about. And that's probably why they get along so well.
Yeah, that's probably why they get along so well. And, he don't have a problem with it and even whenever I say that even fucking Roxo admits to swatting me while my kid was present, like, fucking Frankie don't give a shit.
No. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. So it just comes to show, like, what type of people these people are, man. I just look at, like, what type of friends they have.
Yeah, they're all cut from the same cloth, that's for sure.
Yep. I hear you, dude. But Death says, exactly, it's all just a big cover-up. They don't realize this isn't going away. It will be seen again and again by more eyes, that's guaranteed. Hell yeah. Especially, like what we did here, showing Will Kincaid's video, just share it around, pass it around. That would also help out, too.
Yeah, even Mothra's bloodlust, that he can hear me mention him with through my voice. He still will not. There's no way in hell he'll cover this video. There's no way, especially the part where Will Kincaid's being shown. Will Kincaid's video shown, he would not cover that
Oh, I
because
know. He's not gonna
yeah,
mention it.
there's no way that they can talk around it.
Yeah, dude, and he's been practically like begging and crying to his chat, saying, "Well,
For
tragic."
attention.
Yeah, dude, he's like, "Tragic never says my name," but I like how I like the whenever you had told him that he's chasing clout by saying that, I literally fucking laughed out loud, dude. That shit was funny as hell. I could tell. I know he got pissed off of that, dude.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He is not right in the head. He needs to get his meds checked, and he's winning. He's trying to fight a losing battle at the end of the day. He might think he might think he's winning or getting a few blows in here or there, but the big scheme of things, he's fighting a losing battle. It's already lost, and he's too demented in the head to realize it. And there's a part of me that does feel bad for him because he's suffering from mental illness, delusions, paranoid thoughts. He's a sick individual.
And then he's gonna fucking if he does mention it, he's gonna be like, well, Dark Ninja and his 4 viewers are all agreeing.
Yeah, right.
Ghost of Niccolo, I'm from the PvP universe, Surfer Squad Quadrant, buddy. Yeah, but they also follow along Ethan Ralph. You see, Ethan Ralph is like the center of that galaxy, and PPP circles around it, and you're like in the planet PPP, pretty much, if you want to say it like that, Ghost of Niccolo. But yeah, dude, like, I think I'm gonna start, if not every time, because like I do have to. I do have a busy life, unlike Mothra, but I'm gonna start triggering him by stream sniping him more often. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna like that.
Yeah, and he thinks like we wouldn't address any of this or talk about any of this. It's just he thinks that he's making any type of dent or any really big impression, but it's just a bunch of like the same 30 people that have a strong hatred towards me because they've been rejected.
The same 30 scumbags that have been rejected, and they're all butthurt, so they all gather around their butthurt anonymous group, fucking patting each other on the head. Oh, I hate, and then you can see them fucking spurging in the chat. Tragic is such a shitty person.
Yeah, and the timeline is all totally off too, which I can easily disprove, but it's not that big of a deal to me to disprove these imbeciles, because like even they're showing old messages in a fuck shit Discord, which included Missy Ann and all these other people in these discussions, and even after that, when I was semi cool with these people, I have a video where Frank plays my song on the Geek Room as the intro several times. So it's like he is. It doesn't make any dent. It doesn't make any sense. It's not doing anything at the end of the day. It's just showing that they're deflecting more.
Oh yeah, they deflect pretty hard, dude. They're the masters of deflecting.
Deflection erection. That's what I call it.
If you don't mind me asking, what did you think about the Daimo dancing to your Gangster's Paradise song? What did you think about that?
That was pretty funny. It was pretty weird, but it was funny.
And what if you don't mind me asking either, what did you think whenever he thought that you were cross dressing into Miss Hussey? He thought that you were Miss Hussey also.
Well, that's just the thing, is things can be taken out of, or misunderstood easily if you don't know the full story. That's why they pull the wool over a lot of people's eyes with the type of shit that people do on the internet, because you have to know the full story to totally understand everything.
Yeah, dude, I think he was just doing that just to get people riled up and just trying to pull a narrative on me, like how my other haters do.
Yeah.
And it was kind of fucked up, but Oh well, he got bullied off the internet. So yeah, you hadn't seen his farewell video before he deleted his channel. It was
Oh
hilarious,
yeah.
bro. I would have to show you to you one of these days. I have it downloaded, but I haven't I need to upload it on my channel. But
Very good.
all right, man. I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow because I am off tomorrow. So
All right.
I don't know if I'm guessing you'll be getting off at work around that time. If you want to hop on, you can, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and just make like another chill stream.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Yeah.
You should change the title of this though, like exposing.
Yeah,
I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah,
Like
I need
because
to.
this basically just exposed everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I need to change the thumbnail too. I'm probably gonna save this thumbnail for tomorrow, and change the fucking title. Ghost of Niccolo says Daimo's such a try-hard little baby. Yeah, dude, I believe that, bro. Like, I don't know why that guy. I don't know, man. He's kind of weird, man. Like, he's teaming up with DJ Axel. I don't know. He says, I troll him all the time, tell him to put up Dark Ninja as a coward scream. Yeah, he deleted all that shit, man. I don't know. I would like to actually have that content so I can use it for my benefit, but he ain't going to, dude. It's not his benefit. But Tragic, man, if you want to hop on tomorrow, dude, you can. I'm gonna try to work on changing the information on the stream, and I'm pretty sure like these people, Mothra and them, and are gonna fucking watch it. They're probably lurking right now, actually, and
Oh yeah, they are.
yeah, they ain't gonna fucking pop in chat. I don't know why they won't. I'm not gonna ban them or anything.
They're rocking back and forth in their chair after taking their trazodone, passing out, drooling on their binkies.
They probably don't
their
like
blankies.
that, even though I don't have fucking 50 losers like they do on my stream watching. They probably still get triggered over. So Mothra says 4 people watching my stream.
Oh yeah, they do, and everyone's gonna see it eventually. I would just title it, "What is Frankie?" or "What is Crude as Fuck covering up?" That's what I would title it.
I'm definitely gonna title.
Come and see. Yeah, like what is CrudeAF trying to cover up? Come and find out. Something like that.
Crude.
Because then that will come up in the search.
Oh, will it?
When they search crude as fuck, yeah. Like CrudeAF cover up.
CrudeAF.
Come find out what he's hiding. Some shit like that.
Dude, that's fucking wild though, bro. Yeah, I need to change the thumbnail though. I'll have to work on it.
Yeah. Yeah, just put his bitch ass picture in there that you cut out, and just put like cover up over it, and then everybody that he talks shit about, when they search him, it will come up.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. Where the fuck is it? I can't find it. Yeah, so I like how also they keep fucking Mothra keeps it, and I'm fixing to end the stream by the way, but I just want to ask you a couple.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you a couple things. I like how Mothra keeps fucking bringing up that you're a quote unquote felon, even though fucking Draven already said that fucking Black Eye TV just say that to piss you off. I like how Mothra keeps on fucking saying that, like.
Yeah, try to run a new recon or whatever that's called, Redcon, whatever.
Yeah, Redcon. I'm like, dude, didn't you just fucking say that you just say that on purpose? Like, that don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, they just try to reinvent the narrative as they go.
Well, I'm sorry that they're like that for you, bro. I'm sorry that they have a hate boner for you, and it's pretty pathetic, man.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck, I can't find the damn screenshot. Where the fuck is it at? Nope, that's not it. I'm trying not to end the stream yet because I'm trying to look for the damn face. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, I found it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I found it. Hey, what's up, Warhammer? You're a little bit late to the party, bro. You could have fucking joined this VC and fucking meet Big Traj. Big Traj, what is it? The protector of some realm now? I forgot what it was.
Protect, defender of the realm.
Yeah, exactly. Forge gang.
Sure.
Yeah, true. The Bodega Nation. Chill.
All right, brother. Well, good time. Yeah, I'll hit you up tomorrow. Hit me up.
All right, bro. Like I said, if you want to hop on, go for it. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I guess I'll see you guys in the chat. All you guys in the chat, thanks for showing up. Y'all are a bunch of badasses. Awesome.
Yeah,
people.
thanks, y'all.
Yeah, thanks, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Thanks, Death. See y'all later.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Holla, holla.
Holla, holla.